That's okay. Someone. Say something. Say something.
Hello.
Yeah, okay, we are here. Welcome back everyone to the Eye of Observation. We are the Rollers of Fate. I'm your DM Mark, and today I'm with all of my players. Joey's a bit late, but he will be here. But I also have a Andy, I have a Cisco, I have a Luke, and a Martin. Say hi everyone.
Hi everyone.
Welcome.
Before we jump into our game, first I have some announcements. Cisco, good news for you. You have your job back if you want it.
Sure. Now I'll do them. Yeah. As always, we're here on Twitch or on our YouTube channel at Rollers of Fate D&D. In there, you'll find all our previous campaigns and stuff like that, and things that we are running, like the Seal Pages of Verglass or Heart of War. If you want to get in touch with us, please do so at rollersoffatednd@gmail.com. We also have an X channel at Fate D&D. And content warning, of course, our games use adult language and themes and situations potentially could be triggering something for you. So please be aware of it and please come back and leave as you see, please. Also, thanks to actually, I don't think we have to thank anyone else here. Maybe Darren Curtis, I think the opening music, and ChatGPT or whatever thing you use for your thingy mark that I always forget.
Yeah, I will probably switch soon to the Chinese version as well. So
okay, yeah, we don't know actually. I was thinking, yeah, let's see.
Thanks to every AI that ever existed. Let's just say that for now. Allow me to make these stupid bullshit things like Remember this?
Yeah. Amazing, and please give us a follow, like, comment, help
Amazing.
us with the algorithm, and we'll be forever grateful. And back to you, Mark.
Thank you very much, Cisco. With that, we will go to our little mini game. We go back to Bas and Adriaan, to Dutch heroes, and today have a very juicy episode. We are just once again going to play the game. Guess what happened? Here on the right side on your screen, you'll see. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Good luck. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. I didn't know this episode existed. This is yeah.
Okay, this looks like the AAA version of them. Like, is this a GTA advert?
He has a gun in that.
It's
with
like
a little
007
type. Yeah.
Okay. Please let me have a go at this.
Yeah, go.
So, they have recently come into some money, and they thought we're gonna have a good time. So they go to Las Vegas or Miami or something Las Vegas adjacent, and they're having a good time. And I don't know what. And he's like, okay, thank you. Okay, thank you for the massage. Good man. Thank you for parking our car. Good man. Thank you for fixing our car. You child, click. Deliver this note right now.
Sure. Yeah, that could have been the plot.
That's all I got.
I mean, clearly they've joined the mob. Like, they're going to fancy parties, hanging out with women, pretending to shoot children. Clearly they've joined the mob.
Sure. Martin or Cisco? Yeah.
He's obviously a spy, and he's Bassy Bond, and so he's he's having a drink, and then something happens, and he steals the car because there is something going on, and he's just going after secrets. And the child had the secret, and he had to take it from her.
Sure. Just FYI, this is a 6-minute episode. Just to
6 fucking minutes.
Yeah,
I was
a lot
thinking
happens.
that they are on holiday in some kind of place in the Caribbean or something like that, because maybe they, like Martin was saying, maybe they won the lottery or something like that and got into money. And then they went with some girls to help them, and got a nice car to impress them and to look rich, because they are rich now, really, actually. And then when they were going to sleep, they found out that one of the girls, the rent girls, was hiding under the bed trying to kill one of them, with a knife on her hand. And then they obviously went to look for her daughter to confirm that was the mother. So that's what it's showing. It's showing her the name of the mother to
Oh,
the
yeah.
daughter to make sure it's her before he kills her. That's why it's got the gun, because it's gonna kill the mother.
And the moral of the story.
Trust children. Yeah. I don't know.
You were somewhat on the
I
right
will say
path
one of the
halfway
theme
through there, Cisco, but you lost it.
Oh no.
Joey's just made it home. He's going to jump on shortly.
Oh, sure. We can wait for him to see what he thinks about this, or we can just carry on.
Honestly,
he's too late.
I
Screw
think
him.
this is a fucking
Yeah.
fever.
Oh,
dream.
never mind.
Damn it.
Oh, here he is.
Damn it.
Okay. Hey, bird.
Hello, Joseph.
Yeah.
Joseph?
This
Oh my
no
goodness.
camera. Oh, okay. That one missed it. Okay. Yep.
You here, Joey?
Yeah, I think he's.
Yeah,
maybe
give him the
getting
time.
ready.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
Yeah. Joey.
You may want to get on the roll 20 quick because we have no idea what's going on here.
Hello.
Howdy.
Hi, man.
Sorry. Anyway,
Bassi and
Okay.
Adrian are having more adventures.
I'm already waiting for all my pages to load.
No worries. We, yeah.
I do think it's some sort of like mob boss thing.
I think Martin's
Yeah.
right.
So far, yeah, Martin is the most correct, but no.
Damn it.
Don't give any clues, because I'm really curious what Joey thinks.
Ooh. Don't know.
Is Joey very lucky for everyone else as well, or?
Yeah, a little
Yeah,
bit.
Yeah.
Shit.
I will say I'm also having some Discord issues tonight, so
Oh, really?
Yeah, it
Oh,
might
no.
be in Discord general.
yeah.
I mean, we
For
could
the-
tell him to try to log into the Europe Discord, maybe. Sometimes that changes things.
Yeah, let's just wait a few seconds, maybe he'll just pop off. In the meanwhile, I will just do the tiny recap of the game, and then
Yeah.
we'll just carry on, I guess, and when Joey joins, we can go to Bas and Adriaan. So with that... Oh yeah, he's Discord also now.
Yeah.
It will be fine. Where is my important list? Oh.
Sorry about that. I switched over to Discord Canary, so hopefully that'll solve
That
that
will do
problem
the
because
trick.
it seemed as if
It's
the
better.
Discord was freaking out. And so there it is, Bossy and Adrian. Now I can see it. I'm in the roll 20.
Great.
Alright.
Well,
What's going on?
what do you think happened in these 4 panels?
So, okay, going from top, I'm assuming from left to right. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm
left.
American.
Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 from. Yeah.
So Bossy had a new costume idea. He wanted to try showing other people. There's a guy that got offended because, he's holding the gun to his head. And then to the right, you get these two guys that were maybe the former actors that are reflecting on their time. And they're also
You're looking at the
one of
wrong.
villains
You're
here.
looking at the wrong ones.
What?
You-
What?
the-
I'm
tho-
in the roll 20, man.
yeah, no,
On the
more
right.
to right, like the big panels. Those
Oh.
are just random
Oh,
memories.
the
We
bigger
made them on
ones.
the way.
Okay. So in this case, Bossy, he's being a boss. He's got himself set up with a life. He's got ladies. He's got himself a nice beverage. He's got himself a car. And then as he's trying to get Adrian to set up in on his scheme, because that's how he's gotten all this. He got a pyramid scheme. He's also having to threaten a child, a daughter of a famous other gangster organization that then he's going to abduct, which is why he has a gun as well. That's all I got.
Yeah, no, okay, yeah, Martin, congratulations, you win.
Wow.
Fair.
Yeah, no, sorry, Joey, you were by far the most off, I believe.
That's
Well,
fair.
and I was
That's fair.
really.
Kind of in
I
the
mean,
same
hey, I'll
ballpark, I
accept that.
guess. But this is just a random episode where they behave like spies and they just go on a mission. And
okay.
but all of these
So,
are very
shooting- Shooting kids is spy work.
She's a spy as well.
I mean,
So
She's-
Yep.
yeah.
threatening them.
She has all the information. You
By the
have
way,
to like
she
be
works
ruthless.
with them. She gave him the note. Like, they thought someone else was at the door, but it turned out to be her. Also, here on the bottom left panel, she's actually not fixing anything. Turns out it was just a normal bed. Like, she's doing nothing.
Oh no.
Just wanted to
really?
say that as well. Yeah.
There is no knife. She's not holding a knife.
No, that's like
going like a-
a
like a
wrench, like
wrench,
something
yeah.
like that. She's wrenching.
But there is
nothing.
nothing. There's nothing there to like actually put
Yeah.
the wrench on.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Crazy.
So yeah,
That's crazy people.
it was a very weird episode. I'm very happy I found it. With that, we will go back into the Eye of Observation. So, let's continue the story, eh? Previously, the crows continued their fight with the undead queen, but stopped halfway through. They made peace and went to the Shadowvale to chat with Seeper. There, the truth was unfolded that the old gods may have been using the crows in order for them to have a chance at the Ascension. And then you guys basically angrily stormed off and are now back in the real world. Very long story short.
Succinct.
So yeah, you guys took a long rest in the temple because yeah, no more teleport charges and it's been a long day.
I think I already rolled the D3
Yeah.
for it, right? If
You
I
got a
remember
1.
correctly.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know we wanted to go to the library to try and find a clue about the location of this mist monster.
hmm
Potentially one last chance to get another ally.
We do want to go visit the druids first for Clive, and yeah, and to check on my uncle while we're there.
All right, I think that sounds good.
You notice that this morning Sol is keeping his helm kind of like closed, like, and he was really pissed off and really super quiet last night. After leaving the temple, he didn't speak all the way until went to sleep, just to say goodnight.
So,
Yes, doesn't matter, whichever way.
So we just need a big tree, and we can go through.
Oh, wonderful.
And
Very well. Let's go.
With that,
can I
straight
hear the
into...
music?
Yep. I was looking for it.
We're in the wrong forest. Wait a minute.
Yeah, something's.
Something's wrong.
Yes.
Oh,
No.
There we have
no.
it.
Everything is right with the world.
I've
The
only
tonal
played once,
whiplash.
no worries.
The tonal whiplash.
Now, clever old Mark decided to clean up his Roll20 page. So I have no clue where I put
No.
the tree forest background. I believe it was this one.
Yay!
Yay, I found it, yay.
God, we've lost one of them. 2 of them.
No,
I mean, because they are going around asking for other druids to join us.
sure.
Okay.
Guy, roll 1d3. It's way too loud, give me a second.
1.
1, that means Elfo is now here. So, yeah. Sven, you out. Elfo,
Okay, that's probably
Sorry.
the best because I don't want to see the snake yet.
The snake bear.
which I immediately found, by the way. Like, wow.
It's
Oh,
Snare.
of course you find that immediately.
Yeah, look, there he is.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, God.
where the
Did
fuck
we
is
ever
that?
tell
Oh
him-
yeah,
He
Elfo.
Did-
literally
Elfo.
puffs and he goes off like, okay.
Did we ever settle on it being a snare or a bake?
It's just a snare bear, man.
I thought
Sure.
both of them would sell me. Like, both of them I don't like.
But fine, yeah,
Hey,
Elfo.
Elfo.
Oh, God, this-
Fuck, what was the voice of Elfo again? Like, oh hi, right, something like that.
Hello, hi, I'm Elfo.
Hi, it's me, Elfo. Yeah, that there we go. Yeah.
I didn't know that one.
Malcolm is already face palming.
Oh, hello, Elfo. Nice to see
Hi.
you again.
Let's get this done over and done with quickly.
I mean, we're here. We just have to call Clive. Clive.
Oh yeah, I guess he's
Hi.
for you. And is he, Clive, you know, wait.
Ultimate Clive just.
Yeah, I
Oh my
will,
God.
animate it for you guys. You see him far in the distance. Oh, you come closer. And...
Oh, there he comes. Look,
Yeah.
he's getting closer.
Oh my
That's
God.
Or is he bigger?
Fuck.
He's
Wait.
not stopping.
Oh,
Clive, slow down.
I think
Clive!
yeah.
Clive!
No!
Oh my God! Ah!
No, he stops. He's right in time.
Dive
Yeah.
for cover.
Whoa. There he is. Your Clive is back. He should probably be a lot bigger, actually.
Our bouncing
No,
baby
no.
boy. Ah!
This seems
Alright,
around right.
well,
yeah.
the human that we left with you guys, my uncle, how's he doing?
Oh, speaking of which, you see him. He's still taking a nap. He did wake up though.
Oh.
He's just sleeping now.
Oh.
But he's
Oh,
fine.
what about the other guy? Are both of them awake?
Oh no, he's still
Oh,
very
yes,
little effect. He was way more messed up.
Hmm.
Oh,
It's true. He didn't get Zipper's scalp, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, maybe we can drop your uncle off at the Dancing Kobolds.
I don't know. I mean,
I mean, he might need some
much,
therapy because now he's like a fish person.
the roller doesn't appear
Yeah.
on the stream. I just noticed. I don't know why.
What?
It's
Okay,
not. It's,
now it is. There it is.
I don't think it is any. I don't think it's safe for us to take Derry back to his tavern.
I agree.
yes, I think he's better off here nowadays. We don't know who we can
Yeah.
trust anymore or what's gonna happen.
Yes, we are running out of safe places to consolidate.
I mean, the only other safe place to really take him to would be. I'd have to use my hat, and even then, we'd be stuck up there if I used my hat.
I think here he gets medical attention.
Yep. So I think here will be fine.
Oh,
I'll
he's
come back.
definitely medicated. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very.
All right. I'll.
That explains the nap.
So in the
I
end
guess-
of game, I remember the episode, but I can't remember. She never gave us the amulet, obviously. Yeah, we told her
She never
100
did.
No.
times, and then she just stayed there with the amulet and the Raven
Yeah.
Queen. And, yeah, okay, cool.
And, like she's also
I mean,
in the real world now. She.
Yeah,
guys
she's back in the
left with
real
her.
world. She's probably
Oh,
back
she is,
where we
yeah.
found her. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But,
Until I take the amulet, I won't be able to unlock my memories. That's a problem, really.
Hmm. I mean,
We should have just take it.
did you really want to end her life, Soul?
No, but yes.
She also wasn't dying. She was coming back. So it was. I don't know how many times
Yeah.
we will have to.
We would have had to
Yeah.
keep just keep over and over again, and that didn't seem right.
Yeah, no, I remember it was quite tasking, even though we hit so hard. 3 times,
Well-
right? And then we just
Mm.
talked to her.
And then it seemed like she was, from my understanding, losing a part of herself every time. So it just felt like
Yeah,
wasn't
was
right to do that.
torture.
Yeah, she was reset because she didn't remember who we were. I think every
Mhm.
time.
Yeah, it was quite a horrible situation. I guess I won't unlock my memories for now.
Do you think if we had kept at it, she'd have lost so much that she would have given us the amulet?
I think she'd have lost so much that the amulet would have eventually rejected her.
Yeah, or maybe she would then be able to come back eventually, like after
Yeah.
X number of times.
Mhm.
I mean, the problem is that
Maybe.
there is no resurrection, only tales of the past speak of things like that. So, if she were to die, if we were in a different world, potentially it would be not that much of an issue. But
Yeah, and I have a feeling after how that conversation went, I think if I die again, it'll be my last time.
Well, perhaps if
Aye.
things get desperate enough, we revisit her.
I mean, do we even know why people cannot come back?
I
Oh my
imagine it has to do with what happened with the,
Ruination?
I mean, that's where it started, right? That's
Yeah,
where, after that.
So if one of us or whoever in the end takes the power of the ritual or whatever it happens, then if the world was remade, people will be able to come back to life after that.
Keep in mind, everything that's here would cease to exist if the world was remade, probably including us. So
I mean, not
Not-
remade, really. Like, I mean,
There's-
like, upgraded, let's say. Fixed.
There's nobody. We're all here to make sure nobody gets that power.
pretty much.
From what we've gathered,
But
if
then
I
there will
thought-
never be a time where people come back. Why can we not?
Maybe that's for the
Maybe-
best.
Why can we
People-
not all take the power together? Maybe we could. We don't want to rule. We just want people to be happy.
To be
Well,
fair,
that's
if
how
it
it
was
will
something that
start.
would be shared, Zipper, Vecna, and the Raven Queen would have just shared it already. But at the end of the day, they are just individually working together temporarily to get rid of their competition.
Hmm.
It'll
So
it'll
even
start
if-
out noble, but it'll never end that way. Nobody deserves that power.
Well, it's not about deserving. It's about doing the right thing.
And do you think you're strong enough to do that, Sir Sol, with all the power of the universe at your fingertips?
Not on my own, but if it was
you
a
think-
few of us
Do you think
to
we
share
are?
it, yeah,
That is foolish.
we were chosen for a reason. I believe we could.
Yes,
Vecna
we
was
were
a
We
human
were chosen
once,
to be a deity's pawn.
but now we have the power and we are ourselves, right? We could do it.
We don't know that. We could still be falling into the trap. Like they say, they've gotten rid of our link
As
to
much
them,
as I
but
hate to admit it, that's kind of the point.
From what we've hypothesized, remember, Sir Sol, the ritual of ascension will be fueled by the lives of everyone in the world,
Oh,
literally kindling for the fire.
all right. That changes things. I forgot that part.
Henry facepalms.
So how
Most
can we
important
fix
part.
things without the ritual? We
Mhm.
just, I will, imagine
Either way,
what a difference it could be if people could come back from the dead. If I don't know,
People need to die.
I know they
Life
do,
and death
but
need to have meaning. And who
Yeah,
gets
but
to
some of
choose who
us-
comes back?
well, there is some people who deserve it. People like us who are
But,
fighting for goodness.
in the meantime,
Henry kind of scrunches his face at the idea you could have anyone could have the wisdom to decide who gets a second chance at life.
Sol is always rightful.
Yeah, Henry's like, I don't see the righteousness in this. Like, there's no one is wise enough to know. No one is. He'll say that out loud. It's like no one is wise enough to know who deserves what they get. Not truly.
well,
I mean, it's about merit.
And by what do you define merit? By what criteria? By what empirical measurement?
Well, if you are doing a difference in the world, fighting evil, and I mean, it's your fight halfway through, you happen to die, and your companions know you have a higher mission, and your life depends on lives of many others. I guess
How
that's the
many
person
lives?
who needs.
And how much evil would you have had to fight in order to be decided as worthy?
We
why
are.
not with this power? Could you stop all evil?
I think evil needs to be there in some extent. Just
There's
Slow
no
it
proper
down.
way of looking about this. It's just this ritual should just be stopped and stopped. Nobody should be given the chance of this power.
anyway, instead of circling back and forth, gentlemen, let's just focus on what we can do about the now, and then we'll eventually cross that bridge. So we've checked on my
Sounds good.
uncle. We got Clive, and now we're gonna head to Zero to the library to see if we could find out about this Misty situation. Right? Not Mist, if I remember correctly. It's player Joey.
No, the library is the unseen library.
Well,
Not
the
the
library
most.
is our last chance to try and get a clue as to where
Oh,
this.
you're not
miscreant
talking about the
is.
Zero one. You're talking about the one that I can teleport to.
Yeah,
hmm,
that's the one that we might
Okay.
have some information about.
I
How
think
are we
we should try just one more time to go on the forest before we do that. And well, not the mountain, the last place we know it was around.
Hmm.
I thought
Because
it
look what happened with
He was
Misty.
going south.
We found her. in the end. By coincidence, so maybe the fate is in our side. We might be able to find them.
I mean, we do tend to be lucky, but on the other hand, somebody can only be lucky for so long. Plus, I mean, besides, if we spend the day trying to do research, it gives me extra time to get more charges in the hat instead of having to rely on just the one, you know?
That sounds good too.
Do you have a
so
name for this creature?
that I don't
Probably
know.
not. Just trying
The
to...
creature, I mean, the Eternal Mists is the only name that I really know him.
So
as.
we'll look with the keywords to look for in the library then. Unusual mists, strange goings-ons involving mists, that kind of thing, and perhaps this title.
There's one person who may know just because of how much he travels. Troller may know something.
That is a fair point. I still have the whistle to call Trollan.
All right, we could give that a go to start.
Yep. Although
Maybe he's got some items that we could be interested on. Who knows?
that is true. That is also a good point. Kai, or would you need us to leave the force before we call Trollan, or would you be okay if he was here?
No, it's fine. I mean, there's a big clearing over there. So
Okay.
this should be big enough for him.
Yeah, I mean, Will's gonna pull out the whistle. All right.
After a minute or so, you once again feel the ground rumbling. Some trees in the distance starts to shake.
Oh my
And,
god.
Hi again.
Hi, Trollan.
Hi.
Hi, welcome, Trollan.
Hey.
How have you been?
How is your lake?
It's really cold. I remembered it being warmer. It's
Yeah, it's that global warming, you know. It'll really do that.
what?
Chimneys.
Anyway, enough of that. Firstly, do you have any goods that, like potions that we could buy from you? Just health potions in general.
Yes. I also got some of these blue ones.
Ooh.
Oh,
Like I had
Ooh.
10 of those, but now I only have 4. I drink a few of them. They allow
Okay,
for you to fly a little bit.
oh, that sounds awesome.
Oh yeah, those are good. How much for those potions and the healing potions you have?
Don't know how much do you like to fly? Like
Okay. For all the healing, like these are like outside a game, like potions of healing, right?
yeah.
So okay, so how many of the regular potions of healing do you have before we move on to the flying ones? Because we will talk about
Oh
those.
no, he still has a vat full of healing potions. What he also uses it to wash himself with. So it's
Yeah,
Could I do a
that's-
quick insight check to see if we say we're not that interested in them? He'll sell them for a low price. Could I insight that or do a check or?
that's more of a deception.
I'm not going to ask him anything. I just want to get a measure of him.
I mean, all right. Look, Tro, we've known each other for quite a long time. We've helped you through the lake. So here's the deal. All right, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Can Clive hold stuff, or is that not a thing he does? Like, if we gave him an item, is he like is he like those people we fought where some of them were holding berries? You remember?
Does he
Sol,
have
when
a
you were fighting?
pouch somewhere or some kind of opening, like a insectoid pouch?
Not really. It's a gigantic
no.
insect creature, and
We have
for
to
you,
call
have
the-
deception if you want to pretend it's.
We need
not.
to call the Blood Lord to evolve
I
pockets.
mean, I'm not saying anything. I'm just trying to get
Yeah.
a measure of
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, the
That's
pouch.
I'm
That's
just
still
like, all right,
deception
all right.
if you want to
Alright.
pretend you're
Alright.
not
still a
interested.
deception. Okay,
All right,
okay.
Trillian.
Like insight
amount-
is just looking if someone is,
14.
Separate from the flying ones, the healing ones will take about 15 total. That'll be 3 for each of us.
Oh, wow.
All right. And now I know that the going rate is normally about 50 per. However, I could do 25 per. So, doing some quick maths in my head and totally not using any form of external calculations, instead of 750 gold pieces, could you do 400 instead of 750?
If that makes it easier, sure.
Okay. And then I will pay him 400 gold pieces for the total of 15 potions of healing.
Is that the healing brown moss ointment, or is that the proper healing potion?
I thought it was.
He doesn't have proper.
Oh, these are with the
Well,
random
I thought it
effects.
was. Yeah. Or wait, it's the same amount, right, as a regular potion of healing? It's
Yeah, it
has
just
side
heals.
effects with
It just has potential side effects.
Yeah, so we'll take 15 of those, and and I'll give myself 3. Everybody just add 3, like, potions of healing, but like different, I guess.
So I have
So-
6. Yeah, they are called
I just named it Troll
healing
and
brown
Healing.
moss ointment. Works as a healing potion and moss muffin combined. So when you take it, you need to roll, and if you roll the wrong thing, you're fucked. But yeah,
It says from mine. It says roll a d20 while healing.
yeah. That's
Wait, what am I
Yeah,
adding?
so
3
I
of
have
what?
it.
So
the-
healing brown moss ointment is called.
Healing brown moss ointment.
Yeah, and these
Fucking
ones you
hell.
don't drink it; you need to put in your skin.
Oh, it's a poultice.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Like
thought it was the
an
one you drink.
No,
Right,
these.
Mark?
I mean,
No,
you
yeah,
can
these-
drink it, but there's,
You can drink it. It has the same effect, but
Okay,
it's
so
it's
like,
fucking
okay.
disgusting. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it washes on them. So
Yeah. So, all right. So there's that, and then now, as far as the flying one goes, there's 4 of them. I am willing to give you 200 gold pieces for all 4.
Oof.
Did I get an idea if saying we're not that interested, he'll lower the prices?
Yeah, he's noticed that. I want to give you 3.
I mean, it'd be great if we could have all 4. I mean, we're on a very important mission here. The more of us that are able to fly, the better. And I get that the economy is hard, so I will do you a favor and go up to 250 as my final offer for all 4.
Oh, sorry.
Fine. You will say, and he will shake his
Okay.
hands. Like,
better than
Yep. And then I will pay him 250 gold. All right, and then I'm assuming for it's 4 of these potions of flying.
yeah, for a minute.
I would like to take one. Do you guys want one individually? Like, who wants the other 3?
Well,
How long can we fly for with this?
minute.
Sorry,
A minute.
1 minute. So I have my wings, so I'm all right.
Yeah. I don't really have a way of flying. Kai can transform. Malcolm can crawl. So we can give Malcolm one, and then give Dr. Jones one, and then keep the other one in like the bag.
I mean, Kai could have it in case
Okay.
of transforming.
Yeah. So
If you're okay with that.
okay. So as far as the potions goes, it'll be me, Kai, Malcolm, and Dr. Jones.
Potion of flying?
Yeah, it's like a minute long. Like I think it's like a potion of flying. I'm not sure if there's an official one, but
there is an
think there
official
is.
one, however, that's an hour's flying.
so what is there a way to just
Customize it, I
edit
guess.
that?
just change the name to 1 minute duration or something.
Yeah.
Should be fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm not going into the homebrew maker to make a minute-long potion.
Yeah, no, it's not worth it. Okay, so there's a way to customize it, right? Where it's like,
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
you
just
just-
add the notes
just
or
change
whatever.
the name.
all right.
Andy,
Mm-hmm.
what the fuck?
That's trolling.
Okay.
Going fast.
What is the difference? Actually, yeah. Ointment, a smooth, oily substance wrapped in the skin for medical purposes. What's the difference between an ointment and a poultice? I'll say to Henry.
I guess it's just like the thickness.
Poultice, you rub it on. Potion, you drink it.
An
No, you said
ointment?
ointment.
An ointment, you also rub it on.
All right. I think I like your word better.
So,
Trollan,
just-
what about any other thing? Sorry, no, go ahead, Malcolm. I keep
Just
speaking.
don't drink this one again.
Yeah. This one is not so flavorful, but you can just spit it on your skin. Oh, right. So what were you gonna ask it? You were gonna say something?
I was wondering if you had any new items as well, Trollan, on top of the potions. Something fun.
Sure, roll me 3d4s.
Ooh.
Will
Okay.
I roll them or
Malcolm.
never roll them?
Yeah,
Actually, I can
absolutely.
roll
Yeah,
one.
let's go.
Why don't we roll different people? Yeah?
Okay, so
I'll
you
roll
roll
one.
one, Cisco. I'll roll one, and then
Fuck.
I'm not sure who wants to roll the last one. I mean, it could be
Uh,
good. You don't know what it is. I got it.
Malcolm will have no part in this because we were literally going to ask him for information, not shopping.
I mean, we could do both.
Yeah,
know?
we can do both. It's gonna be more easily swayed after we
Okay.
spend some money.
You said another D4 because I'm assuming if nobody wants to roll the third D4, I'll just do it.
I'll do it. Never mind.
And
Oh, never mind.
oh,
beat me to
sorry.
it. It's alright.
Sorry.
Got 2.
So
That's
it's
fine.
a 4, a 2, and a 2.
Yeah, then Cisco, you get to roll a 1d50.
1d50. Okay. Remind me. So I do roll slash 1d50.
Slash R.
You should
and
dash
then-
roll.
Slash R. Yeah. Okay.
1d50, yeah.
1d50.
The slash R's on the Discord, right?
It
Yeah.
also worked on the roll 20, I
Oh,
think.
does it?
Yeah, yeah.
thought
It
so.
rolls. It rolls in. It works in roll 22.
Hmm
42.
Let's see.
42. Oh,
Sorry, dude.
42.
Alright.
Might as well stock up on potions.
That was my Nosferatu voice, by the way. I've been rehearsing. Give me items, DM.
Mhm. No, this is a pretty good one.
Ooh.
He will show you this.
This is a fire castle on the other side of the planet.
I would be so down for that.
A way
Put it
way
together,
faster
fire
flying castle. I
Yeah.
put
We
the
could
name
be
in the text.
Ooh.
He will show you
Oh,
like he has
that
this
thing.
a golden
nice.
box, and as you open this, you see this Eon stone. How do you?
Ayun stone.
Ayun, I think it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which one is it? Intelligent.
Greater
It's the
Torch.
legendary one.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, anything legendary is good.
Yeah, let me just check that.
Like
Oh,
I
okay,
still have this
looks
beauty.
beautiful.
But since you helped me with my lake situation, I am willing to let go of this for the right price, of course.
All right.
Mm.
You have one of those, right?
This is my only one.
Okay. Let's just see.
I think I have a spell that might be able to. Oh no, never mind. It's a different spell.
Oh,
Trying
this
to
is
think,
the
how much does
awareness,
this-
right?
We can
Wow.
trade as well. I have this weapon that you could sell on as a trade, and I'll take out Burn Sealer.
Ooh, this is an interesting one.
Taking off a very powerful demon who is no longer with us, slain by our hands.
Not entirely a lie, but yeah.
Yeah, not entirely a lie.
Otherwise,
that's-
we have gold as well, if you prefer.
I am really, I really like this stone, to say. It's a pretty little thing, but the sword is really cool as well.
Well, I have something else we can trade in.
What
I
else?
take out the Wheel of Stars. I don't know what this item does or why we have it, but it gives you access to Fly, Dancing Lights, Guidance, Levitate, Message, a +1 to Wisdom saves.
Really? And you're
Um,
gonna give that away? Maybe you should give that to
I've
to
had this for
someone.
ages. I've tried to give it to people. Nobody wants it. We've had it for
What-
ages.
What's the item?
The Wheel of Stars.
Is that a custom item?
No, I don't know. It's from
That's a real
Acquisitions
thing.
Incorporated. I've had it in my bag for ages, but it's a very rare item. And we know Blade Sealer is a legendary item.
And you can use an action to cast as. I mean, it's not. Yeah, so Port No Stars. You make that creature roll a d10, and you can subtract or add it, and you cannot be used again. So there's that. Fly on yourself and cast Levitate. part of a hole in this component. It's not installed in Ori of the Wanderer. Its magic might function sporadically. I think the stone is better than this, but it is a pretty good item. But I do think the stone is better than this one, if I'm being honest with you.
I have this. I pull out this huge whisker from the Lightning Lion. It's not very valuable, but it's from a beast that we slayed. Huge, and he had the power of the thunders and storms. Maybe you can use it for something.
I'm more interested in these item thingies.
Well, I mean, I'm happy to give up the sword and the wheel of stars, and then maybe some gold added on.
Sure, if you get 1,000 gold pieces, then we have a deal.
Come on. I
think we
mean,
can
this
do
wheel is pretty high value.
Yeah,
What
this costs
about
more than
700?
the item. Just the wheel
Well,
on
what-
its own.
Well,
costs
what
more.
about 700 if you want to do both?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll take 700 off the
okay.
party fund.
Thank you. And then the stone, it's the greater absorption one, right? Or is it the one that
Yeah.
Cisco posted?
Great
Okay,
absorption.
It's the same, no?
No, I
Oh,
don't
really?
think
It's
so. I
not,
might be
yeah?
wrong.
Did I find
Yeah, it's the wrong one.
Ion stone of greater absorption.
Oh, really? Okay, sorry.
Right, I'll get rid of the
Oh,
burn
okay,
seal
okay,
and
the
then-
legendary one. Okay, that's why I thought it
Yeah,
was the
so-
rare one. So I was actually telling him that it costs more. Okay, that makes sense. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, so I think it's that guy right there.
Yeah. So this is like
Yeah.
it can cancel spells, which could be very fucking useful, and it can do that
Yeah.
50 times. Oh no, so 50
Alright.
levels. So it can either cancel like 50 level 1 spells, or
One
up
level
to
50 spell.
levels of spell. Yeah.
I mean, you have counter spell wheel, so I think this could, and you, Henry, so this could be good for Malcolm.
Doesn't
Actually, it
have
should be
Yeah.
good for me, who is always in range, really.
Not
on
only
this
that,
skill.
but I mean, I thought Malcolm had a way of eating spells with his daggers, not unless I'm misremembering how that
Oh, yeah.
works.
That's my point, yeah.
Well, maybe like Kai should hold on to it as just.
Either Kai or Soul can. So it's between you two of whoever
I
can
think
make the best
whoever
use
is
of this.
normally closer, because this will be a spellcaster. I assume Kai is gonna be as far away as possible. Or maybe not. What do you think, Kai? I don't really.
Does it matter with?
Yeah, because
be
if we are
with
too
him.
far away, then it's
Does it matter with
useless,
this?
because it won't work. I mean, it's a counter spell, right?
He doesn't say. You say it cancels the 8th level.
You can use your
spells, up
reaction
to.
to cancel a spell.
I think.
So maybe it's like a dispel magic.
Yeah.
Similar to counter spell, is that it just cancels a spell
By a
based
creature
level
you
or lore,
can
provided you can see
see
it and it's targeting only
it-
you.
It's targeting only you.
Only
Okay,
you.
So it's someone.
Only you. Okay,
Yeah, so
okay.
So no area effect.
It's basically whoever gets targeted with spells a lot.
I'm okay without that because I already resist spell damage and my counter spell is
So
pretty good.
yeah,
And
it actually
I,
might be.
Hmm.
considering
I-
how Saul relies on his AC, the only thing he's vulnerable to is say spells attacks involving saves.
That's-
So,
Yeah, that's true. Can we give to Clive?
oh, it's a Clive.
I think he's too. Is it intelligent enough to understand it, really?
I mean,
He doesn't have to roll. It's just a reaction, I guess.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, but will he
Yeah,
know?
it's just a reaction that he does.
Will he know what a
He just-
spell is even, and which spell? He's not like us. He doesn't have the knowledge to. He could be countering cantrips as far as we know. He doesn't understand magic, right?
Yeah, but if you cast it, I don't think you can, because you
Well, it's
wouldn't.
not
You
just that.
wouldn't use any levels of spells, right? There's cantrip
I
is
mean,
level
do you
0.
have to be a
Can't see a
spellcaster in
tune?
order to have this?
Can't see
No,
a
it's just
tune to
regular
it.
tune. I don't even
One-
think he has.
I have-
tunes.
No.
I have an idea to decide this at one moment, and I walk over to Clive
Mhm.
and I cast Detect Thoughts.
No, master, I cannot attune. I don't have attunement slots.
He doesn't have a. He cannot attune to it.
Oh,
Okay, so that is moot. So it really comes down to between probably either Soul or Kai then, because like I said, I'm able to fight spellcasters off with my counter spells. Dr. Jones is, and Malcolm.
I
Malcolm
feel like
could, but
this item requires certain wisdom that I might not have, unfortunately, to decide when and how. So maybe Kai would be better off with it. You are our healer, after all.
I know I'm not usually attacked, but sure. I mean, I will have to
Right,
attune.
like I said,
benefit to you.
If you
When you
can
keep you
keep,
on the lead.
yeah, you stay alive means you keep us alive.
Yep.
I guess I have to unattune to the ring of bonding. Somebody else will have to do that if they want to.
I mean, and
It's okay because
I could take it.
I'm the only one using
I
it,
could
so
take it up
to
again.
get
Yeah, because my
We can keep the rings for something else, honestly. If you need that more, it's fine, because I could probably do with the attunement slot anyway, and I can also just take the ring off. And I think with
Wait,
that
what's going on?
actually, if we're both unattuning from the rings, I may attune to the bow we got from.
Oh, that was a good
Yeah.
bow, yeah.
yeah, that was a good bow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll just hang on to the rings for some other time.
All right, that sounds good. Thank you.
And Kai, you take this Ioun stone.
Thanks, Roland. That's very nice.
Pleasure doing
Thank you,
business.
Right,
Anything else,
so-
or
The main reason we called you, besides the shopping, was that we wanted to ask you a question about the Misty Mountains. If you've really heard of them,
He means the Eternal Mist. Yeah.
the Eternal Mist.
I'm not really good with names.
It's basically a creature of mist that moves around, and around him is only mist, and it's really ancient. Well, since the ruination, I guess it's been seen around. I don't know if it was seen before, but definitely since then.
No, I never met said creature in the mist. Usually not really misty around here, so no. I know there is this misty place all the way up in the mountains, but I know not to go there. That's
Oh, so wait, where? And then I'll pull out the map. Can you relatively point this out to us?
where
I mean, you don't have
where
to pull
are we
actually
now?
pull it up. We're in the Druid Grove area.
And you see his fingers go down the map like he has no clue like how the map works.
And
I think here, and he just points to like the first mountain he sees on the map. So yeah.
And actually, wait, I got an idea. You said, is there a name for this place? This misty place you said not to go to? Is there a name for it?
Probably.
Do you know what it is?
No.
Okay, damn it.
Have any of us heard any tales of what he could be referring to?
Don't know. Can we check for that or?
Like you guys have been in like Mount 3 part where there was mist, but then you met the creature itself. So you guys know where you met him, so it's...
Oh, so
Besides
that's what
that,
he's
no.
referencing, the spot we've already been to.
Probably.
Yeah.
I can show on the map, where is it? Like you know that it was, yeah, around the mountain area where you know met Mephistopheles' temple thingy.
Yep.
Around there somewhere, but where exactly, yeah.
I see. Well, Trolling, in that case, I don't really have anything else. Thank you. And do you guys have any other questions? About the Eternal Mist, or about this location that Trolling pointed out?
Not really. Anyone else?
No, not really. I mean, if that's all the information he's got for us, that's all the information he's got.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, then I'll be on my way again. See you next time. And
Hi, Drolan.
Alright.
He's
Godspeed.
out.
Incredibly fast.
Yeah. Truly Godspeed.
Right. So anyway, I guess the next step would be to. I mean, besides Zira, we have that other library, but again, if I only have the one charge, so if we teleport there, I'm not sure how we're gonna get out or where we're gonna end up if he tries to kick us out.
Hmm.
I mean, hopefully it doesn't.
I mean, in the past, he's been quite happy to let us do our research as long
Yes,
as
I
we
mean-
need it to.
To be honest, Mr. Galeheart probably knows a way to get back there. To be honest, maybe if we go into Occultation, go to Mr. Galeheart, and then he can take us because I assume he has something else to show to the guy.
Good point. Okay. I guess we should try heading out then. Question is, how do we get to Occultation? I mean,
The
do you
long
want to
way?
use the charge?
Yeah, I mean, Mr. Galeheart can go to the library. I assume he's worked his way back from there. It's been a few days.
Hmm.
All right then. I know Mr. Gearhart's estate pretty well, so if you guys are ready to go, let me know and I'll get us out there.
I can't see why we should wait.
Okay. Well, zippity zappity bippity boop, and then as Will's gonna use his hat, his helm of teleportation, to basically teleport in Occultation to the outside of Mr. Gearhart's estate.
And successfully you do so.
Mhm.
Outside of us.
I never
So-
realized how much we abused the living fuck out of this hat in this campaign.
Literally,
know.
the start of the campaign was
Yeah.
us using the hat.
Yeah.
It'll
Anyway,
be the first and last spell you ever cast in this character.
Probably.
yeah, actually, yeah, probably. Anyway,
You're in front of his house.
yep, and then I'll be
So,
like, okay.
We should mention to him the Ice Castle as a form of operations to send allies. He can spread the word of that to our other allies because he knows who we're talking to. And then also we can have him teleport us to the library. Job's good.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, sounds right to me. And I'll
Agreed.
just kind of bang onto the door knowing that I've explained a good enough plan in my head.
Sure. Same servant opens the door. Oh, welcome back, gentlemen. And he kind of looks confused. Wait, Gilbert, not with you?
No, we're actually here to see Mr. Galeheart right now.
No, we left him in the library.
Has he not come back?
Last time I saw him, he left with all of you.
Yeah, and he
How are
had
you?
his way
Oh.
back from the library.
It's been a few days. Has he not come back?
No,
Oh.
like I said, I expected, him to be with you. I thought you guys were on a great adventure. Or
I
something.
mean, we kind of were, but he was just in the library still. So, okay. In that case, gentlemen, I am afraid unless,
Like I can give him a personal sending.
That would be good.
that would be wonderful. Yes, thank you.
And he walks to like the sending stone that's on a wire on next to the wall. Like
Acknowledge.
yeah, in a very formal voice. Sir Gilhart, your usual guests have once again arrived without you. Are you alright? At right at before you can finish the sentence, you see this portal open like in between the servant and you guys. Through the portal, you do see Mr. Gilhart, malnutritioned, and he looks like a complete mess. But
Whoa!
yeah, come,
Okay,
quick.
okay.
Oh,
Alright.
Okay, alrighty.
Alright, this is happening.
As you all walk through the portal, I have so much to show you guys. It's this place is magnificent. By the way, it's okay for you guys to be here. You don't have to speak with the old person. He said as long as you guys come pick me up, you guys could just come in and out, according to him. So, yeah, you're welcome
Okay.
for that.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
No worries. Phew, where to start, even? First of all, where have you guys been?
Yeah, we tried to deal undead, and then we went to our bosses, and we've been making connections in the meantime. We've been growing our allies, just to let you know.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
Great, wonderful news. Phew, okay. I guess first things first. Main priority list number 1, ending the ritual, right?
yes,
Yeah, not sure if I have good news, bad news, but apparently this ritual was already interrupted once before.
the rumination.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, no, the ruination, and then the Emperor tried to do a second ruination, but it stopped.
Oh,
Can't.
Yeah, so, no, 500 years ago or whatever. No,
Or
the-
whatever.
Yeah, somewhat around that time. They don't do timestamps, but no, the 5 first old cities. If you look at the map, you see Zeeper's Dream, Lockwind, Arthas, Zera, and Lyrador. These were made first, you know. Apparently, they were also built for, you know, ascension pieces for the ritual for him in order, you know, to do his magical stuff. He attempted this ritual. But according to some of the notes that I've managed to scrap by, they stopped the ritual. Like a few thousand people died during that ritual, but he had to stop because from the notes that I can, you know, scribble by, it looks like his body wasn't capable of holding all that power.
okay.
So
we have to. Mhm.
yeah, that brings me to the bigger question: why do a way bigger ritual now that is, you know, literally twice as big? When
I guess he got somehow stronger than he used
Maybe
to
he's
be.
been working out, you know?
secretly
Perhaps
working
he's
out.
refined. Perhaps
Maybe he's
refined the
been.
ritual.
Sorry, go ahead.
I just think perhaps he's refined the ritual.
Or maybe he's got more obelisk stone now than ever to power it.
I think both of them are
But-
wrong. I found
Yeah, 'cause-
something interesting.
Oh, okay.
They are still currently constructing something. I cannot really decipher the current notes, but from some pieces that I found here and there, they are currently working on something underneath the palace. That seems to suggest something around like a potential different type of obelisk stone or something similar to that could withhold all this power. But how and it's. I cannot solve it with everything that's here, so I guess we have to go once underneath the palace to figure out ourselves.
Well, we have a
Okay.
potential target then.
That sounds good. We could spy. We could infiltrate ourselves and have a look.
Yeah, I mean, we were under the palace, right, when we went to that.
We have been
Lab.
under there before when we were going to see Dr. Gyro.
Okay.
And we found that lab, remember that old lab was also under the palace.
Yeah, okay.
Well, it's a start. We have to search further. Like, it suggests that they're still currently working on it right now. So,
Mhm.
whatever it is, we have to figure out. Maybe that's our target
Hey.
in order to stop this ritual for good.
Alright, that makes it much easier.
That
Yeah.
would actually, if we could just destroy that device, and he wouldn't be able to do it, and then we could all move on instead
Do
of
you have
having to
any-
do a big old invasion.
Do you have any names of who's working on it? Like of the scientists or whatever? Or do they
Well-
sign the work?
We know
Their
that Gyro
diaries?
is trying to build a part of it, but maybe he's also trying to counteract the part he's making.
Or slow it down.
No, they are just loose notes that I can manage to scrap together and deal. Just grab a few
Okay.
thingies where
Mhm.
you do see like the description of like obelisk stones, but very recent discoveries and such that they are still putting together into the research.
Looking
paper
at the
they're working on.
handwriting, do I recognize any handwriting? Thinking of my stepfather and his obsession
No.
with obelisk stones. No, yeah, okay.
No, it's not that. No.
And is in any of those lists, is there like a shopping list of what they need still? Like maybe we can hit their supplies or something.
I would say no. It's not like it's in a shopping list that they have somewhere. It's once again,
Is it
it's
any-
literally like a scene of
It's just
someone
yeah.
who's completely obsessed with like a conspiracy theory and trying to follow it.
So it's some kind of apparatus that is gonna be on the shape of an
He's going to
obelisk stone.
protect his body maybe, because
Like,
he was.
They're
himself.
working on something secret underneath the palace, and it looks like it's supposed to embody something like an obelisk stone, but it's not directly that. It's
Yeah, I think
something.
it's what you
That's
say,
the
guy.
unknown, basically, that has to be figured out.
He's building a mecha to go in.
I mean, based on the magic studies that I did as well, it could be one of those things that holds the soul to create immortality or something.
Like a phylactery?
Oh yes, that's it. Yes, phylactery. I didn't know you study magic too. Well, I guess it's common
I mean,
knowledge. I don't know.
I'm
Everybody's
I'm
gone to
edu-
college apparently.
Yeah, I'm an educated man, you know.
Oh yeah, you did say
Yeah.
yesterday actually.
Yeah,
I remember
I-
that.
I've gotten my education, you know.
Mm.
Isn't that right, my colleague Dr. Jones?
Oh yeah,
You did say
we are
that.
probably both doctors, right?
Um,
I'm sorry, I'm so serious. I'm trying not to interrupt whatever you're doing.
Henry narrows his eyes at that. So, oh, you must both be doctors. Mm-hmm. He's taking notes.
Okay, so
Kill all the salmon. Kill all the salmon.
I mean, do we have a way to get underneath? Do we know? Can we teleport there actually?
I mean,
I mean, last time we
Okay,
went
last
on the
time we-
shores.
the last time. Okay, here's the thing. When we haven't tried teleporting in. The last time I tried to teleport out, he knew.
Oh,
So I assume if we teleport in, he's gonna know.
Okay.
They'll have magical defenses.
All
I
right.
mean, I don't think it'll be so much of me
Maybe-
getting in that's the issue. I think it's the issue of us getting in there without the Emperor thinking, wait, why are they down here?
Mhm.
Maybe if a mist was covering the city, we could just sneak in while that is causing distraction. Galeheart, do you know anything about a man in a magical mist?
The Eternal Mist, as he might be called.
Ooh, I think I saw something about something like that. Well, why are you asking?
We're trying to track them down, and we think it could be either a big ally or something to smash to hurt the Emperor's plans.
Yeah, I was looking into, like you said, this prophecy thing is about you guys. I was looking into that, that it came up, but didn't really sort anything through. Nah, I can't find the notes, but what you'd like to know about it? It's
It's location mainly, right? Potentially. Does it have a preferred area?
oh no,
Ways of tracking.
We need clues as to where it might have been, and then perhaps we can pick up a trail at the very least.
no, like most I've got from the guy. There's probably maybe even more, but you can start it up. He was meant to stop Mephistopheles for some reason, but couldn't really find much more. Like, I was trying to find stuff to stop the Emperor, not Mephistopheles,
That's
who
fair.
might be an ally for us as well, by the way.
That's fair. It's,
I mean, less on the ally side and more on the less of an inconvenience compared to the Emperor. Like, they can beef it out with each other kind of thing.
We know he's a creation of Tati. We know that much.
Yep.
Has been around for quite a while. So I think getting rid of him would be the best case scenario.
Hmm.
In the meantime, I'll begin looking up keywords involving this mist creature to see if we can find any potential most recent sightings and locations.
I would like to help.
Yeah, so Henry will crack on
Sure.
with that.
The two of you make investigation rolls.
Yeah, maybe
I'll investigate phylacteries, I guess. Maybe that's something that maybe we can stop.
yeah.
And I would
no,
like
all-
to
all
give
the
Dr.
time
Jones,
to
before he
roll,
does it, I'd like to give Dr. Jones the inspiration and say, all right, look, Dr. Jones, you are the book smartest man I have ever come across who can also get kind of close to out drinking me. So drink that knowledge like you would my beer.
The
Yeah,
one time he tried
Bardic
to drink as
inspiration.
much as you, the one time he tried to drink as much as you for an evening and nearly killed him.
Yeah, and he got the closest.
How much is the bardic inspiration?
1d6, yeah.
And I'll
That's
try
not
to look
much.
for also for things related to big obelisk stones or like
Oh,
some
damn.
kind of
We both got 15,
structures
okay.
that are like a mega obelisk stone or things like that. You know?
I will do things one by one to make it easy for myself. Double 15.
We're both 15, yeah.
You don't find
Mhm.
like more research papers about the thing than Gilhart probably did.
I mean, there's the 16.
Yeah, mine is.
That's for
low
another
and
thing.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I will give you though that you do find the note of one of the Tati members that helped on creating on the thing with instructions of what the thing is supposed to do. It's pretty clear. It has 3 instructions. Main priority is make sure that no one gets to the temple of the devil, which was the place that he was guarding before you guys arrived. Second objective is to protect the new body, whatever that means. And third objective is to die.
Okay, that third one's a little bit difficult to do. Especially considering recent times.
Could you repeat that, please, Mark?
First objective is to stop anyone from getting into the Mephistopheles temple. The second objective is to protect the new body. And the third one is to die.
Could this new body that's being referred to be what they're building?
Perhaps a golem of some kind.
And to die means it needs a soul to be fueled.
It would fit with the golem hypothesis. Perhaps.
I think it could be like a stronger body, maybe maybe he's already thinking of reincarnating into that body or something like that.
Just to clarify, because I drifted off slightly. This is the Emperor.
No,
This
this
is
is
a
the
team,
mist
yeah.
creature.
The Eternal
mist-
Mist.
The mist creature, okay.
So the mist creature.
These
is
are the
one that is
objectives
to
of the
protect-
mist creature that was given to him.
Protect the body.
Right.
Unfortunately, we
That could
couldn't
also-
really find
That
much.
could also just be the Emperor himself at the minute.
But
This is interesting, but what could we potentially learn about phylacteries while we're here? We might as well learn that as well, and that's what Malcolm will also look for.
Sure, do an investigation.
I'm
Yes.
going to add my thing to that. Knowledge of a past life.
Cisco, you want to research more on obelisk stones, or
Yeah, like super obelisk stones or rituals to empower or join obelisk stones together, things like that.
yeah, no, nothing that you
Okay.
find anything around about like they not really been tried.
Hmm.
21
New
for
technology.
Malcolm. What was your Tini?
So about phylacteries, maybe some way of like destroying one or stopping the process of making them. Because I assume that's what's being built under the castle.
Not sure if there's much about it in the D&D world normally.
Or maybe I could just like use whatever rules we've got to like maybe back up everybody else.
I mean, if you want to help us out, because like I said, I was kind of banking on one of us getting a higher rolls to figure out the eternal mist creature, but damn
Yeah,
it.
we found nothing about its possible locations.
Yeah, no, I guess in that case I can like maybe look more into the SAR team and be like, what could potentially be this new body? Because is there like a time reference for when this note was made of like new body? So that could like link it to the Emperor.
Yeah. Yeah, with 21 I will give you that. It was roughly around the same time of when the second ruination that didn't happen. No, that he stopped 500 years ago. Roughly around the same time as that.
Well, I mean, we potentially have a link to it if we... Maybe if we just make our way or a pilgrimage to the Stephen Temple, we may just run into him, if that's what we want to do.
That sounds like a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
We're either gonna have to wait another day or figure out a way to get there.
Would the librarian object to us staying here for a day and a night, just spending all that time
Nah,
researching?
that's fine. You can just chill here.
Yep. All right.
I'm fishing for further checks.
No problem.
By
Sure.
staying for a
Like
full
you
day.
can fish for more checks, but you have to check for other things instead of just the mist or whatever.
Unless someone's already done it, sort of records of what's going on beneath the palace, I guess.
I'll get on with Henry to try to help him on that research, if that's possible.
Yeah, you
I'm
can
just
do
gonna,
the
like,
same roll. That's
Okay. Yeah. Could I give an advantage though, Ben?
no.
No, damn it. Okay. I'll do mine.
Natural 1, I'm getting worse.
Yeah,
Oh no.
you're not finding shit today.
Oh, sorry. I'm doing intimidation. Fuck.
my second
Use the
best
roll
roll.
anyway. Yeah. It will be +9. So 9.
So 12.
plus- Yeah, 12. Yeah. Shit.
Same as Henry. You find the
Yeah.
same notes as that he does.
Oh yeah, that's it. Oh, there's a wet. Oh shit! What did you do? Damn it!
It's true. I cannot read it.
Son of a bitch, I've spilled my drink.
Oh damn it! Great tea.
Yeah, I found everything. Oh, I spilled everything.
Hope it's not an El Grey elemental hiding around here somewhere.
Anything else you guys want to research in here? Like, once again, it's a library with every piece of information. You can literally ask anything.
I guess I was just gonna ask more about our crow's nest in terms of finding out necessarily more about how it functions. Maybe I guess I'm just trying to just maximize any fun factoid about it that we can get. I don't. That's just what Will's gonna be doing. He's just gonna be researching either that or guns. Either way.
Sure, you find some gun lover magazines and
Yep.
yeah, like the blueprint of like how the palace has been made and such. You find all these cool stuff. You find like this hidden room somewhere in that palace that now only you know about.
Yeah, and then
Sure.
That's where
basically.
the body is.
And I'll be like, oh my god, wow. And basically, what I'm hoping for with the gun thing is, do I see, like, basically a sort of, like, catalog of, like, what would be in-game, like, a +2 pistol? And it's like, hey, you know, and this has been known to be in either occultation or outside of transit, you know, or something like that.
You want to find one way that you can steal? Is that the question?
Steal or buy, either
Okay.
way.
Well, I mean, Malcolm, you can just ask for for Lupin if you'd like it. It's a +2 to the damage. It's a +2 to the attack roll, but a +1 to damage.
I
In its
mean,
pistol mode.
You also
Oh.
know in Lockwind, like that's what you probably will find from the magazines, is that there's a gunsmith in the lower city of Lockwind that you met before.
oh yeah, him.
But it was at the beginning of the campaign when you guys were poor, so yeah.
Yeah. And then Lupin, I mean, you're not going to use it, Malcolm? I thought that was like...
I may try this bow out for a bit.
Okay, if you don't mind, I'd like to take... Does it require attunement? Actually, I should ask that first.
No, so it's a regular pistol. Oh,
Okay.
if you search up Lupin,
Hmm. Lupin pistol mode, Lupin sniper mode. Is it the blue one or
Yeah.
the green one?
it'll be the green one. The
Okay,
sniper
Lupin.
mode is also just the same thing. However, because this was like one of the first homebrew things I made, you will have to increase the damage on the pistol mode by 1 with the customize options, and then with the sniper mode, reduce the damage by 1.
Okay, so it's the green one.
Yeah.
And I add it to equipment, and let me see here if I could find it. Here it is. You said the customize add the extra damage. You said
Yeah, add a point of damage.
the extra.
Yeah, because it rolls an extra 2 points of damage, but on its attack roll, it only adds a +1.
So okay, so where it says damage bonus, I type in 1 on there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
And
then
then you
I'll
won't need
just-
to worry about ammo.
All right, thank you. And then basically you just have Will with literally a chest holster and a side holster, and I'll be like, eh?
It may have been a
Looking-
mistake giving you that, but sure.
Like pulling the Red Dead Redemption where there's one in the front, and anyway, that's enough about that.
I'll send you the info about the sniper mode out of game.
Thank you.
But
Okay.
anyway, so
Oh, thank you. Yes, that's good.
with us all better equipped, I mean, potentially just going to the Demon Temple, we may just find him and maybe we can speak to him or maybe take him out, who knows.
All a possibility.
But that would be quite the dangerous track.
Not many options left though.
We could also potentially ask Lyritz if he's seen anything, or Lurtz. You know,
Yeah.
just have him dealt with. I assume Lurtz doesn't want him around.
Is this Miss Monster not an enemy of Mephistopheles?
Indeed.
No. Lurks would have a reason to work with him.
He might know where the mists are, I guess.
Hmm.
He might have some
And
awareness.
if he's a creation of the TAR team, it could do something for one of us. Who knows? Even if I don't even know if that's still a thing. So that's why I think we do. Either that or we potentially scout out the castle and hopefully don't die. I think honestly the demonic temple may be an easier solution.
I agree. And plus, look, the less we approach Lurks and Mephistopheles, the better. We don't want them getting wind of anything of what we're doing.
No, Mephistopheles is our enemy as much as the Emperor. Lurks is an ally of convenience until both of them are defeated.
Yeah, but
But
mhm.
Yeah, I'm happy either way. So, either one.
Mark, I need to step
Yeah.
away for a few minutes. Are we going to go on a break just
Sure,
now?
we can
or...
go on break then right now. Then
Yeah.
we will go on the break and then afterwards we will see what you guys are. then I'm going to do so. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back in like 5 minutes or so. Bye bye.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Later.
Okay, we are back.
Sure. Then we are back, I believe. Yes, we are back.
Hello.
Yeah, welcome back, everyone. So you guys, wait, still in the library somewhere in the big sand.
Yeah.
Yeah. If all of you want, you can just take like a long rest in here, like just
Yep.
waste a day.
Yeah,
as long
that
as you guys can
sounds good.
teleport back. But if there's still something you would like to research, yeah, you have a full day here in
Right.
the library, so you can do whatever.
Joey,
I'm
you've got this.
Henry has a migraine. It's not working.
I'm gonna take the long rest. I'm gonna click the long rest button. There we go. And now I'm gonna roll the D3. All right, let's do this. Bring me some good news. It's a 2.
Ooh, that's good.
So now, yeah, because I used the charge. So boom, boom. Now we have 2 free ones.
Oh, that's wonderful. So
Yeah.
3 in total then?
No,
Is that what
just
you mean?
2.
Just
That's what I
2.
used
Yeah.
1. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Can't be threes every time, fellas.
Oh, okay. Actually, I just had the thought of another thing we could locate or research.
Oh, sure. I mean, what do we got in
Um,
mind? We can do that real quick before we leave.
The third location of or the third brother of Black Dar, Maganskraggle, and the other one, the Annihilator.
Oh yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Um,
that'll be something we'll look into.
yeah, I just call him third brother because I don't know his name anymore.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But yeah, you find basically the history no, of the 3 brothers once again, like they where these demons grown to be like perfect demon creatures to eventually rule the hells. But Mephistopheles had other plans, so he enslaved them and put them into weapons. He gave those weapons away. Yeah, Blackdark got to the Raven Queen, Granscakel to like some random champion of the time. And then the third brother, he was actually given to a one of the last giants of like there was this giant tribe that's now not a tribe anymore. They're just still giants, but before that main Titan got the hammer. Give me 1 second to look something up to make sure what happened exactly to it.
I'm looking back through my notes anyway, trying to find the name.
I got 2 brothers, but I don't have the third.
Yeah, Granscakel got killed by Vecna, I believe.
Gracia. There was
I
Plant
have the
Pain.
name somewhere. Yeah,
There's,
that one.
Black
Yeah,
Armor,
Plant Pain.
Granscrackle,
That's
There
the
was the third
That's the one that died, right? It was destroyed.
Graniscrackle, yeah.
yeah.
I want to say Reckless Annihilation, but I think that's something else.
That's Magrana
Yeah, that's
Scraggle.
the-
And
That was the
Granscakel,
one you
yeah.
have, yeah.
Curlin's Klasna?
Name doesn't really matter that much. That's not the important part.
Planned Pain. That's the name.
Probably Plant Pain was the name of that one. Yeah.
Would Henry know about that since he knew about the other 2?
You probably have like heard the main story from the rest of the group with your travels and such. You probably know about them, but as much as the players, I would say, like you kind of have the full picture of them by now.
There's no idea about a location for finding it.
Yeah, the third one, that's what you can kind of find with that. Yeah, make an investigation check to
Oh
everyone.
god,
That's
another one. Yeah, I've been doing really well with them, haven't
And
I?
I'll be like, hey, you know what? Today's another day.
Hey, look at that. Still not above a 10, but
Getting there
I'll
slowly.
give you a D6. So you have a D6, Andy, if you want to try using it for that.
since you have given it to me, I'll use it.
22.
Hey, there we go.
24.
with 24, I will give you the short story of the whole story.
The bridge version.
Yeah, that bridge version. Poof. very sarcastically. Yeah, so main giant, ruler of the giants, got the hammer, ruled with the hammer, but with the hammer he got, more bloodthirsty than ever. So he's kind of started killing everything he disliked, basically bringing down the whole giant, structure of things. Basically the reason why the whole giant clan disbanded, how they got disrupted and are no longer a species of
Really
power to
violent
call
civil
it.
unrest.
Is there maybe a resting place of this giant king?
Yeah, it used to be. Very luckily on this continent. Woohoo! That
Hey.
saved a lot of trouble. I even remember right now. I placed here on the map. If you zoom in really tiny, you see this, kind of skeleton of something. That's a giant.
Ooh.
So that could be
Okay.
something we do as well. Maybe not this week, obviously, but maybe next or something. If that'd be alright with you, Mark.
Sure.
So I'll write that down.
So is this a rune-bound hammer, or is this a demon weapon?
This is just a
A
demon. Yeah. Same thing as
Demon
what
weapon.
Blacktar is. Demon put into a
Okay.
weapon.
Oh right, before I forget, everybody, I'm gonna do my daily aid services, and then I will cast aid. I'm gonna cast 2 aids because now that Clive's with us, we're all gonna get 20 max HP. So I'm gonna basically cast a 5th level aid twice, that then everybody can get it because there's 6 of us.
All right.
So yeah, it's just 20 HP for everybody, including Clive.
Okey-doke.
So 20 for everyone, I think. Thank you so much, Will.
Yep. No
That's
problem. And
amazing.
then I'm just going to use my bonus action to convert my spell slots into sorcery points, but I'll do that on mine right now. So let's see. Or not
Alright, well-
spell slots into sorcery. Sorcery into spell slots, which is.
You just woke up. What do you mean? Already?
Well, he's using 2 5th level spells.
Yep, and I'm getting one of them.
okay.
And I'm getting one of them back.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Right.
There we
well,
go.
I think we have a game plan of potentially maybe if we teleport to the most Gans Dragon Temple and then hike from there to the Demon Temple, or maybe Vetrock. We haven't been there.
Sounds good.
That's a pretty good idea. And I'm going to convert a 4th level to 4 sorcery points. I think that's how it works, going from spells into sorcery points. Yep. Okay, so I'll be doing that on my own time. All right, and where did you guys want to teleport to?
I'm thinking as close to this Demon Temple we can get and see if we can kind of, while traveling about, find the mist.
I'm trying to remember if we picked up anything from that Devil Temple, like a rock or something. I think we did.
But that
But-
takes us straight to the temple. No, so we have a brick.
Yeah, we have a brick, but you don't want to go straight to the temple. Because it
No,
might be
probably
easier
not.
to... Okay, so... Because it is a lot riskier if I don't go straight to the temple.
Is that the temple?
It's the one on the top left up here. This guy.
Is that the one where we found the story of the goblins and the red t-shirt thingy?
No, that's all the way in the
that's a
desert.
different... Yeah, okay.
This one is where you escaped from Epistopheles, where he has his temple.
Okay.
Well, we don't need to teleport to the temple. We just need to be like off mark, to be honest. So we need a failure in terms of teleport.
Hmm.
We just need to be in this area of like maybe these mountains here.
I mean, maybe...
So, I mean, okay, I'm just trying to think, because I
Look
would
for a
want to...
tree, then, maybe. Have you been around that area, okay?
I mean, when we were there, it was really misty, and I don't think I saw trees up there. There's almost nothing growing.
We we found a cave, so maybe we can attempt to just teleport to that cave we camped in. Because that was when we
Okay.
last saw the Eternal Mist.
Hmm.
All right, no problem. So if we teleport to that cave, I'm just trying to think of which category this fits in because I have to like post the table again. Does it come up? Yeah. Okay. So I would say that we viewed once or described. That's probably the category where this is gonna fit. And I'm trying to think of okay. So if I roll the D100, the values are there for viewed once or described. Okay. So I will be like lickety lickety splickety, and then D100. Oh, okay.
Well, let's fix it, sort of.
Oh,
Hmm. Nice.
Like,
That's on
okay.
target.
Yeah, it's on target to the cave. Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
With that, you go.
blah.
Whoomp. Yeah, somewhere very around these mountain areas here.
I'll
yeah.
never get used to that form of transport.
Yeah, you know, honestly, I'm so glad I won it in a poker game.
Remarkable.
Yeah, you know, and then you know the guy he tried to use it, and then he tried to get me to go somewhere with him, and I went somewhere, and then he died, and I got it.
I shouldn't ask. How did he die?
Yeah, so apparently this hat has a chance of basically smashing your organs and just you know being like, and, you know, he literally his bones are broken, his neck was broken. It was terrible. I was okay though.
Are you bullshitting me with a 27?
No,
Fuck.
it's forced down. It literally fucking just crushed this dude that attempted to use it.
Is that a bell effect?
I mean,
I mean-
it has hurt us in the past, but never to that extreme.
I mean, granted, we've also gotten stronger. This was just a dude who said he got it from like his mom, father, or something. I can never know. He bet it for some drinks, and I won it. Then he tried to take me somewhere, and then he died, and then I had the hat, and then I went home, and then I went on a bender.
Well, it's a good thing I am now more resilient to blunt force trauma and spells.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Anyway, I assume we can see the temple from where we are. I think we should move around it and not get any closer.
Okay.
I
you-
could send my little familiar steed, little bird.
Actually-
thingy.
How,
Oh,
Clive?
hello.
How big are you? Do you think if we all just try to climb on Clive, that we could just kind of ride Clive?
I mean, with a lot of us, come on.
How
I
big
mean,
is Clive? Is he a huge
He's
creature?
probably big enough for you all to be carried
Yeah,
by
yeah.
him.
I'm just saying, we fed him over, you know, the time.
Is it like the
he's
size
large-
of a
he's a
human
large monstrosity.
elephant or something like that, I guess?
Large monstrosity, which I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong. I could.
Like he's
a
a
baby
15 by
elephant.
15 creature right now, so
Oh, 15 by 15. Okay, so that's kind of like an elephant, right? Ish. Even bigger, no?
something similar, yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll be like, yeah. Clive,
mean-
you okay with us climbing on you while we move around?
And moving very quietly, but potentially with us on top of you.
He just lets it happen, so
You know, Clive, you've become a real good partner. You know, I like the cut of your jib, and I'm just gonna give Clive a bardic inspiration.
sure you say that to a new Clive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His mandibles kind of got an excitement. Yeah?
They're a hive mind. I'm sure that it's all right.
Yeah. Actually, that's true. Yeah. So he's probably annoyed with us. Like, goddamn these people.
Hey, there's a thing. When I did detect thoughts on him earlier, did that what gave Henry the migraine? Do I could research anything?
Yeah.
That's a good reason why you have trouble
Yeah,
with
that's a good
investigation.
reason. Yeah.
Yeah, he forgot before casting his hive mind. Ah!
Instead of the actual reason, which is just you need to roll better.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'll kind of like pet our friend on the little how are they called? Like the things there?
Tendrils or
Yeah,
antennae?
like the antenna. Yeah, that's the antenna.
Antenna, yeah.
I'll just kind of like pet him on the antenna. Good boy.
Then as
Actually,
you
are
all
you a boy?
leave, doesn't really have a sex.
Oh.
As you leave the cave, you'll as you go kind of like down the path that you used to escape from the temple, and you want to go kind of around it. You do notice as you try to travel that after a little while you do see like these demonic dragon-ish creatures. Like they're not that very big, like imp
God.
size, but they are flying around as you
Okay.
So travel
we
down
should
the
try
road.
to make ourselves less visible, maybe. I'll whisper.
Right.
Stealth then?
I don't know what to do.
Kai, you're on mute.
We need to get in. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to press
you
that.
can.
Yeah, take a hint from him.
I
Don't
did
make any
everything.
noise. That's
Why have I Why have I got a plus? Oh, I must have left that for when I
Yeah.
passed out Trace ages ago. Let me just get rid of
Oh
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So I was
fine.
saying I can do pass without the trade, but only for an hour at a time. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, an hour to travel about could be very helpful.
Yeah,
so I'll do that.
So okay, so I don't know if you want to re-roll that Andy or keep it, but
Should I
I-
make?
I don't know. Will Mark let me?
no, just keep that
Should I
stealth
make
then.
Clive invisible? Though? Will that help as well? I could do that,
Not really.
but then we'll
like,
be us floating on the air. I don't know.
How long does it last?
an
1
hour.
hour? 2?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's got benefits of pass out Trace.
Yeah. Okay. So then I'll hold the spell. If actually, will I know? Will it make any advantage mechanically? DM.
like if you do invisible on yourself or any other creature, they don't have to roll stealth because you cannot be seen, I guess.
Okay. All right. So I'll give it to Clive. Okay. Yeah. I'll cast it on him. Second level invisibility, so he doesn't have to stealth. Okay.
None of us have rolled even close to above 10 on this.
What's going on, guys?
And Malcolm still got a 31.
I mean, I got a
Yeah,
19,
I rolled a 7 and
29.
it was almost in that one.
I got a 29.
But Clive got a 25.
No, he doesn't need to roll. Fuck you.
Oh, right.
I'm joking. Don't make my visibility useless. That's all.
No, I mean the lowest is 14, but the
Yeah,
rest
for
are
Henry,
you know.
that's
I
still
don't
okay
know,
overall.
I-
This, yeah,
Yes,
you feel
mark it.
quite stealth-like, like not really getting spotted too much. But you guys want to go all around the Devil Temple? What is your direct plan here?
We want to go and find this hammer, don't we?
So the hammer is
Well, that's
somewhere we
all
could
the
go
way
to.
over there. That's kind of the wrong way
Yeah,
you
that's
guys
a
went. then.
separate
Oh.
thing. The hammer time.
Yeah, I thought the hammer could be something we do next week to give Mark
Yeah.
time to plan that. But
So as far
essentially, I
as
think
we're basically patrolling the Devil Temple, to my understanding.
yeah, potentially seeing if we can come across maybe just following the path we took to leave, I guess, and like seeing if we can come across the Eternal Mist. Maybe we can just kind of eventually make our way down to the Demonic Hammer, just because that's on our way, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds good.
But not,
Maybe we
not
do like a
this.
random encounter.
like just to
and
know,
instead we
the
don't.
demonic hammer's all the way at the bottom here, right? That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a long way. Yeah,
that's like
Yeah, we're not
through,
going-
through mountains. That's like 2-3 months travel, maybe. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
but we're
Well, in
not
that
just
case-
going there though.
In that case, we can probably just do that. Can be another teleport for next week.
hmm
But I don't know. My plan was to scout out this area like we did the last week for the
yeah.
For the Eternal
Okay.
Mist.
yeah.
yeah.
So I think like having the crow we bought and Kitiara scouting, maybe we can figure out
Yeah, we
something. And yeah,
We still have Princess and what was the other one? Damn it. There was two.
GTR?
No, there is. I mean Kitiara, but there is two crows that we have actually.
I
There's
only remember
and there's-
Princess.
Oh, really? So it's only Princess. Alright, so
I think so, yeah.
they can help as well. She can help. Okay.
Of course.
So we'll send them as far as high as possible. Actually, Kitiara, you be aware of creatures around you. Don't get eaten. You are number 13. You have the longest survivor, Kitiara, all of you. So, well done. And I'll send her to fly.
Famous words to the
Oh, no,
Kitiara
last words.
right before they die.
Oh no! Damn it.
I guess for everyone on the floor, make survival checks, and yeah, for Kitiara and Princess, make perception checks.
Come on,
Alright.
roll above a 10. Roll above a 10. Roll above a 10.
No.
Hooray! That's pretty good. Yeah, buddy.
Alrighty.
I'll roll for Kitiara, survival as well, yeah? Or perception for them, you said. Perception, yeah? Ooh,
Perception
okay.
for the birds.
Okay, let me just find a raven stats 1 second. A crow, yeah? Crow. Oh, no, it's raven. Okay, sorry. There is no crow stats. Raven. I think it's the same like Kitiara, pretty much.
In the meanwhile, I'll go for the survival checks. Yeah, Henry.
Got a 30-20.
Yeah,
22 survival for me.
yeah. Then together with Henry Jones, you will probably figure out from like the path that you're walking on. It's not really like a laid down path. It's a path because someone or something has been walking over this floor. That's
Okay.
creating kind of like
Kind-
a natural road instead of a formed
Like an
one.
animal tracker of some kind.
Sort of
You
like
roll
that,
only
like
to-
someone has
naturally
been
formed.
walking over here like for a very long time, like these are unnatural
We
roads to
determine-
call them like that.
Can we determine if it is an animal or something with 2 feet or with
Well,
boots?
I will give you for free that the only creature that could possibly have made these pets is the internal mist, because
Oh my god.
And the bears killed it too with an 18 and a 21.
yeah, they got later.
Okay.
You do know
Wow.
from like I believe I give once again in the mist that the mist should kill creatures that enter it. Like I believe I give that one away before, and you do know the mist has been here for quite a long time, so you do know the only creatures that can make this bad would have been him, so
It seems, Malcolm, that we're on the right track.
Yeah, so stay, keep an eye
I
out for
cannot
each other
find
because it
anything.
could be dangerous.
Don't worry, Sir Saul. We've found the trail.
All right. And Kitiara, I'll kind of make a telepathically link.
yep, sure, I go now for the perception checks.
Sorry, I'm just...
Yeah, like I was just going on for the other stuff
Cool.
first. They are a bit more focused about the demonic creatures that are going around. Around like the Devil Temple, you do see a lot more movement here than you saw before. Like you saw only like a few creatures go around. Now it seems like there's almost an entire army at this base.
Yeah.
And they seem to be, constructing, vehicles and such. They are like ready to, be ready to make for a siege or something that they are currently going on the move already. Like they are planning something going on, basically in the devilish army. But for what direct exactly what they are making, I'm not gonna tell you unless they are willing to go closer. But then I want a stealth check from both the birds.
I will tell Kitiara to come back actually, and then I will cast invisibility on her when she arrives to me, and I'll recall Princess and tell her to stay with us, and I will send Kitiara invisible on her own.
Got
To
it.
have a look closer. Come on, Kitty, you got this. Does she has advantage because she's invisible?
I guess if she's invisible, don't really need to make a stealth check.
Oh, really? Okay, okay.
Like as she
She's
gets
sort of-
like really close to the first watchtowers and such.
Yeah, I will fly. I will make myself invisible with her using a third level spell and go, but keeping the distance. I'm not gonna go as close as her. I just wanna make sure that she's gonna be okay. Yeah. Cool.
As she gets closer, she sees pretty clear that what they are building there look like they appear to be cannons of some sort.
Oh, cannons.
Like they seem to be 10 times as large as normal like ship cannons.
Wow.
Like they're gigantic metal constructions that appear to be constructed for that. But they don't have any wheels or anything attached to them. It's like they're currently just standing still. They need something to move them around. You don't see anything of that around. Kitiara can go inside the temple as well to see if she can see anything going
Yeah,
on.
go for it, Kitiara. I'll stay within 100 feet, telepathic link, and I'll kind of follow her from the distance. And I will say on the Blackberry Cellstone, we found they're building cannons. We're going in from far. Don't worry, we're not going fully in. And I'll follow her.
Sure. Yeah, inside, like from the main opening, it appears to be swarmed with slightly lesser devilish creatures, but don't know the right word for, but like a lesser military ops team, like something like they specialists, same like that.
Like
but-
more like impish, kind of like heavy workers, that kind of like little
Yeah,
smaller
the-
demons.
those-
CR, kind of
yeah,
the spine devils and all those. Yeah. Not that we know what CR means, but yeah.
and the main person you see at the end is actually Lurks is standing there.
Who?
Lurks, in the guy you've been
Fuck.
kind of
Okay,
working
okay.
with.
I see it in the moment I see him there. I'm gonna tell Kitiara to retreat right away and get the fuck out of here because he might see us, even we're invisible.
Like he seems to be just be busy with all the other imps, kind of commanding them doing shit or something.
Okay. All right. I think we've seen enough, Kitiara. Let's get out of here before we get caught. And I will bump her out.
Yeah.
I'll come out on my own, just in case.
Just fly
I'll
away.
come
Yep.
back. Yeah, I'll come back to the others.
Do the rest, no problems.
Yeah, and I will inform them of everything I saw. Guys, they're building something. Lurks was there, and there was all these tiny, smaller devils and stuff there, like lower power.
Lurks was there.
Yes, and they are building some kind of cannons and weaponry.
It is unfortunate.
I mean,
Yeah.
we should be expecting it if they're potentially being an ally for us for some time. They're probably just doing as much as everyone else is.
Preparations for moving against his master, perhaps. I hope that's all it is. It does mean it's a. Can't think about that just now. He's a problem for after we're done.
Agreed.
What about the Eternal Mist? You guys found more just those same trucks, or found anything else?
Did we, Mark? Can we continue following it, or?
Yeah, as you follow the main track, you do see side tracks going everywhere, but you just go with the most thickest roads, then, to say it like that, like the one that's been used probably the most. That would make most sense that he's been going there the most, so you just follow that trail. After,
go.
yeah, I would just go with the old survival check for that. You'll easily find what you could call somewhat of a home. You do see a pretty big tree, like, but only like the trunk of it, like it's been chopped off. But it used to be like a massive tree. But he, inside of the whole of like the tree, it's completely hollow, and he kind of used it as a home, I guess.
Oh, he's got a house.
So what's the plan? I've never met this creature before.
I mean, we're gonna tell him the things that we learn and try to convince him that he's been betrayed. And I mean, he doesn't like us because he thinks we are working for the gods, right? Or for the emperor. I can't remember which one of the two.
Well, we're doing neither.
I
now,
don't think he
aren't we?
cares.
Because he refused to speak to us last time. He learned something and then he said, "You are aligned with blah." And then he was like, "I don't want to talk to you."
Well, you know what? In that case, when we find him, I'll go first. I'll try having a conversation, and the rest of you can get ready in case things go south. But we should try the diplomatic route this time. Be nice to not have another near-death experience with a nigh unkillable being.
Yeah, because I think this creature is really powerful. I'm really not really sure, but based on how he was created and everything, I feel that even if we wanted to, he would probably destroy us all. So,
Well, we'll see.
Let's just try and be honest then. If this being did not wish to speak to you or have anything to do with you because of your alleged alliances, then those alliances are no longer a factor.
yeah, that's true.
We just have to convince him.
Hmm.
Encode memories. And Henry points at his head because he can show him what we witnessed.
Okay, as you get closer to the house, kind of like towards the door, you just push it open and it's empty. No one's home.
Hello?
Looks quite abandoned.
I guess we could at least take a look around.
I mean, I'll stay keeping watch invisibly outside for now, and you guys keep a look. It will be really bad if he comes and we are just going through his stuff. So I'll
Right.
stay outside. With Kitiara, I'll bump her back in.
I'll see if I can ascertain how long this dwelling has been left empty. Can I do a check for that? Survival or investigation or?
With survival again, I guess. You can also do
Okay,
investigation
Malcolm.
if you want to check the place out.
Well, I want to
And
see
I'll
how
check
long
the
it's been
place
empty.
out.
I want to see how long it's been empty for. So, like,
Yep.
if you've gone a short time, a long time, that sort of thing. So,
Yeah, I'll be out, so.
Whatever check these two do, I'll do an investigation. Oh
And
damn.
I'll keep an eye watch to make sure he doesn't come back with Kitty. I don't know if you want to make me do a roll or it's okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
Hint, there's no one coming yet, so
Right.
don't worry about that. Henry's survival, it's probably a month or something. Not that extremely long. It's been empty here.
empty a month though. Oh god. He's been gone at least a month, everybody.
The investigation checks leads to you guys finding it's kind of diary where he wrote stuff down.
Alright. Hey, found something. And I'll just open up and try to read it.
Yeah, it's a rather large book and it's all in plain common. It's mostly what's known.
Dr. Jones, you're probably a faster reader than I am.
Well, Henry will have a look then.
Oh, a diary! I'll jump back inside as I hear that.
Hey, so,
Hey, that could be really useful. Maybe there is information there that the librarian... Actually, no, he's fucking written. Okay,
So
forget
written
about it.
down, alright.
Keep going.
Henry has a look. What language is it written in?
Yeah, just in common.
Okay. Did you
Is
do
it like
anything, or-
a nice common or is it like a vulgar common?
Like, his
Why,
handwriting is terrible. But he doesn't really write big sentences. It's mostly what he did today, which is mostly just nothing. Killed 2 humanoids, nothing, and then nothing for literally months. Then once again, 2 humanoids try to enter, kill them, nothing, like stuff like that. All the way to the point of the last page, where it pointed out, met 5 humanoids, they didn't die, failed mission, step 2, and that's the end.
Step 2 was protect the body, if I remember correctly.
Do we have any idea what this body is or where it is?
If we look at the diary further, is there a mention of protection or of bodies or anything like that?
Or anything in this building?
I can give you a small hint, I guess. Let me see what kind of role that would require or whatever.
Yeah, trying to figure out where he's gone after he's been gone for a month is... Oh, the trail's gone cold.
Literally. Cold
I
here.
would just say that you will also kind of find a map that's also in the diary that suggests that it went back to occultation.
Oh,
Occultation.
okay. Well,
That's where the Emperor's
Oh dear.
castle is. So maybe the body is maybe the body could be actually the thing under the castle. Maybe the stone is just an encasing for a super body, like something like what they maybe could be Jane actually, or whatever is left of her remains, or another creature
I mean,
like it.
we
So-
cremated Jane, so I doubt it's her.
Yeah, I mean not her, but her essence, like that kind of
So-
fabrication thing,
Well, I mean,
like a super creature,
I think this is about the best that we can get in terms of here, but we did pass by the Lurks and his men. We could try spying on them and seeing what they're doing here.
Or perhaps we just walk in. He is an ally.
Yeah, but keep in mind, his men may not be his men. They may still be Mephistopheles' men, so to maintain his cover, he may be like, attack, and then...
1 second then. Do you have the sending stone?
Yeah, here you go.
Lurks.
Boop, boop, boop.
In your current fortress, hypothetically, if we were to walk up to it saying, we're here to see you, will your fiends attack us? Hypothetically.
Not if
just-
I
by just
command
bu-
them not to, but if you want to meet, I got some other place.
Oh, good. Anywhere particular?
Hypothetically, if I would fly away from the temple, would you know where I'm headed?
I look outside.
Yeah. You will say yes.
Like it's
Kitty
somewhat
Arlen
within
will keep
out,
an eye.
and like GTR could easily follow it.
Hypothetically, perhaps we could.
Beautiful. And he just hangs up.
Wonderful. We have a meeting with Lurks.
I get Kitiara
Yeah.
to keep an eye quickly up in the sky. If it's been less than an hour, she'll still be invisible as well as I.
Yeah, it's all within
Everyone,
the hour.
eyes in the sky.
It's invisible. But yeah, it's rather easy to task. Like you see this, one creature that's far bigger than all the other like imp creatures that are flying around starts to take off, hovers in the sky for a little bit, and it goes a bit more towards the west. But for you guys, it's like kind of like a detour all around. But if you look at the map, you would guesstimate that it's somewhere going towards maybe even the temple where he got the fire whip thingy or whatever it is.
Okay.
Right. Before we head there, Kai, should we
Yeah.
look nearby for a nearby tree in case we need to come back here?
We can pick up a rock as well.
Okay.
I mean,
Like-
are there any trees that are alive here?
Does it have to be alive? Can't you just use the dead tree trunk?
No, I think it has to be alive.
in the spell it mentions a tree that's alive.
I don't think it does, but I would say so.
I mean, Mark, throw us a bone here if it's not that specific, you know.
It has to be a plant.
I
It
guess
doesn't
it is
mention
dead.
living or dead.
Inanimate, so it doesn't have to, like, not a tree ant or anything like that. But
Like, it's not a big deal. There can be another, like, random tree next to it, so it's...
So anyway, and Will's just gonna take like a little, like I guess, plank of wood from the place. It's like, all right,
Yeah, I feel like the tree is dead is completely defies the purpose of the spell.
I think so. I think it's
Weird.
magic.
Unless you're a necromancer druid, and then you could transport via.
But they don't exist. There are no such thing as
I
necromancy.
mean, okay, what about the fungal druids? You know, they're using fungi which are on dead things. So
Yeah, but
It's
fungi
basically
itself
like
is not dead.
druids.
Yet.
It's not. Yeah, they use the decay, just the last vestiges of life, and then they go back to life. So it's like part of the process. They look like necromancers, I agree, but they're not.
Like,
So there is no necromancer druid whiz. Then.
No.
like spores are
I
just
don't
the
know.
same
I
as
feel
us.
that-
They eat dead things. We also just eat dead things.
The
right?
circle of spores is definitely the druid equivalent of a necromancer.
it's pretty damn close. I'm not gonna lie.
It is close, but it's that's definitely not.
All right. Well,
Never
anyway,
met someone of
I-
that circle, I think,
I-
but it sounds
picked up-
revolting.
I picked up a piece of wood. I
Mhm.
have it. I have wood. Let's go.
But did you write?
Oh,
it down
can I
in
see
your
your wood?
notebook?
Show me your
Yeah,
wood.
there you go.
Oh, that's good. That's good wood. Yeah.
Good wood. You know,
All right.
you got to keep it going in the mornings. You know, a little cold here.
Oh, let's go. He's getting
Okay.
bored. Oh, you cannot see me. Yep. Just
And then,
yep.
yeah, we'll climb up.
Yep,
follow my voice. Follow my voice. Yeah. That way.
Yep.
This way.
Yeah.
Yeah, short travel throughout the mountains. You get somewhat deeper, but you know the exact path thanks to Kitiara. It will first lead into a cave, but the further more you get into the cave, it's see a few it's structures. It's almost like everything is like in the form of cubes, right? It's very cubismic like. It's very square everywhere. Well, it seems to be like handmade. Over there, like at the entrance of what's supposed to be to somewhere other place. You do see Lurk standing in front of that door.
Before we get close enough for him to hear us, I turn to everyone and say, "So what is it? Remind me, what is the plan here?"
Well, I mean, the plan here was to ask about maybe the Eternal Mist, and if he's seen it. I mean, maybe he was here a month ago when he left.
Right. Very well. I'll watch him for any tells. If you wish, do you want to have him? You want to speak to him?
You talk to him. I'm normally pretty decent at that, you know. I mean, the last time I tried talking to a devil lord, he nearly froze me to death. But yeah, I could do it.
You know the drill. Don't try and dance around the subject. Just be direct with him.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll watch him for any tells if he
And-
see if he's lying about something, and Will does his thing.
And then I'll just dismount Clive, and then I'll be like, Lurks! Hello!
Oh shit,
Lurk.
he's not being direct.
Already fucked up.
He's already going with the used car,
Oh,
used car salesman angle. It's like, no! It's
already
Lurks, my
over.
man, how are you? It's, oh no,
Kitiara
no.
Christ, yeah.
Lurks, my brother against Christ.
William.
Guy is
William,
already
hold
running
on,
away.
please.
Guy is running like
Already shady as fuck. And I'm like, alright, Lurks. Hello. I have come to ask you some questions about this region.
Sure.
We're looking for an entity that's called the Eternal Mist. There's
Mhm.
a cabin where he was holed up at for a period, and he's left. Do you know where he possibly could have gone?
Yeah, probably.
Can you please tell me where he has gone?
Like if I was the emperor, I would just call him back. So probably
Wait, what?
occultation.
Wait, Wait, he's the emperor? I thought he was a separate entity. I mean, I know he was.
No, he's not
Again,
the emperor.
the
He's
protector,
a friend of
Protecting
the emperor.
body. Yeah, he's
That's true.
protecting the
Okay.
body, yeah, whatever that is.
All right. Also, if you don't mind me asking, why are you out here?
Oh, I'm just doing my thing. Remember the downfall of your emperor? That stuff.
Yep. Yeah,
Mhm. What are you doing here? Literally just going around looking
just
for the thing?
doing our thing. Downfall of the emperor.
Yeah, well, Creature kind of left, last time you were here.
Yeah, that would have been a nice heads up. Not gonna lie, but this is your domain and all.
I'll whisper to Will. Could you ask him about the 5 creatures if he knows which 5 creatures could be that could survive this kind of where the
He was
sent by?
us. We
Oh, it
were the
was us,
creatures.
right?
Yeah, I
We-
think he was,
It was
I
us.
think he was
That too,
referencing us. Yeah, I think he was
but-
referencing us. I think I could be
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
kind of your
Yeah.
fault. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so
Okay.
he got pissed off that we were
Actually,
along with the gods.
Actually,
I'll-
this is
I'll show the diary again and show where it says Armored Knights, Dead Walking Corpse, Small Kobolds. I was like,
Oh.
I think you misread this.
Oh,
It's
I-
definitely
I-
about us.
Oh,
You even
okay,
made a
okay, I
drawing
didn't
of you
see that.
guys.
It's actually got a little drawing of us.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I didn't see that descriptions. I just okay,
Anyway.
yeah, that's true. I thought that they were okay.
this
animals.
eternal mist creature. How strong is it? Like, is it on the same level as the emperor? Is it on the same level as you?
It's
I mean, he is-
a nuisance, I could say that.
Like nuisance as in like fly on the wall nuisance, or nuisance as in fuck, he stole my drink kind of nuisance?
Nuisance as in technically anything in its mist should die. But you guys didn't, so
Right.
it's a weird mix of you guys would probably fix it, so for me it's kind of only a nuisance. Unless you guys fix it.
So the mist
Well, I
could be
mean-
a way to kill the people in the town all at once.
I mean, it could technically. And okay, in that case, all right. It's back in occultation. Thank you very much. I guess besides that, hopefully, good tidings to you on your ability to, take down the emperor.
I'd like to
Satan,
cast. I'll
go on.
cast a message to Will. I don't care if he sees me.
Sure.
And just like, perhaps we should ask if he has a plan for toppling Mephistopheles. Just ensure that he does have one, since we sort of have one for toppling the Emperor, or at the very least disrupting the ritual.
Right. So we've come across a lot of recent information, Lurks, in regarding to our boy the Emperor. I was just wondering how things on your end with Satan.
Mephistopheles.
Is it tomato?
Same guy.
Maple
Damn it, Will.
sauce.
Shut up,
You know,
Saul.
the maple sauce, the ice guy, the head honcho.
Henry rubs temples even more vigorously. Ugh.
You could do an insight check on Will if you want.
Yes, I will. Yes, I fucking will.
I mean, it's not a high DC because you know Will pretty well.
Ooh, that hovered a natural
Yeah,
one,
that's
and I got
fine.
21.
So you get the feeling that you know Will pretty well, and you know that Will can be kind of an idiot sometimes, sure, but you also know at the same time this is an example of him purposefully trying to get under Lurks' skin just because you also get the feeling he doesn't like Lurks. So you get the feeling that he is mildly annoying.
He's doing. He's being Detective Columbo right now. Okay. Henry stops. Hey, when Henry realizes, stops rubbing temples.
Oh, wait.
He still grins.
Original
Yeah.
question: how's things going with maple sauce?
Yes, yeah.
Basically, does he have a plan for taking down his
Yeah,
boss?
because
Like,
we're drawing up boards. We're doing actual work against the emperor. Which I mean, I'm not saying you're not, but it just kind of it feels like you ordered a package and then the package isn't showing up, and then you're wondering what the hell, and you go down there, and then it's just sitting there on the coffee table like they could get it.
Things are going splendid, if you would ask me.
Oh, can I insight that? I wonder if he's hiding something.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm Robert now.
Like, he's on the line of telling the truth. Of like, yeah, sure, things could go splendid, but there are still, a lot of things that can go wrong or good. Like, it's
Right.
not really up to him. But,
So I can infer there is a plan that he has.
yeah. Probably.
Okay,
There's
that's literally
probably
it.
something that he has going on, yeah.
Okay, kind of like us for the Emperor. Okay, we're kind of in the
Yeah.
same.
So we're basically running the same race here, and I'm like, I see. In that case, then, well, you know my name, William Albatross, Willie, Will for short. Albert, depending who you ask. Anyway, I think this has been a very unpleasant conversation for us both. I wish you well. Hail and not hail, Satan. Have a good one, Lurks. And yeah, you know how to get a hold of us.
I turn to the rest of the crows and say, Albert. When has he ever been called Albert?
I don't know.
Malcolm knows. Malcolm knows.
Well, sir,
he legitimately
Albatross.
knows.
Let's,
Yeah,
let's
Albert
not get
Willington.
into this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay then.
Well, sir, Albatross, I'm not quite done with all of you yet.
What do you mean? We are partners. Technically. Like contract, paperwork.
Yeah, only on that piece of paper, but besides that, I think it's smart of each side of us, tries to tell the whole truth to the other about some topics.
And
Well, that's refreshing.
really haven't lied to you. I mean, I've been just having.
Not talking about
Next
lying, just not talk about sharing some useful knowledge.
I mean, is there anything you're specifically looking for? Because I had to dig specifics in order to get anything. So
I will pull a tiny hair from my beard and pop it into Will's pocket. I'm still invisible, and I will say, should we tell him about Misty and all that?
Mhm.
But then you cannot answer back.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah,
You cannot.
so
do.
Will's got the idea in his head, so think about it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So, well, what exactly are you willing to know? Is there something maybe you're wondering about, just to help me out, to help you out?
I just want to make sure that every key contender is dealt with.
Can you define key contender real quick?
So far on our list we have Mephistopheles and
Yes.
your Emperor.
Yes.
How about we expand that list to certainly everyone that tries to
Like-
go for the Ascension?
Like everyone, okay, like everyone on the planet, because I mean, that's not narrowing it down quite a bit.
Everyone that's willing to go for it.
Well, I mean, technically, there was a big player, but that's
I
being
will say.
dealt with.
I will say. I think
independently.
I'll say in your head, Will. I think he knows already. He's just testing us. So we should tell him.
I mean, there's already. I mean, do you know all the big players though? Because I have a name in my head, you have a name in your head. If I just say the name of this big player, and can you tell me whether you know this big player or not?
All we need to certify it is just some proof that that creature is planning on going for the Ascension. That's all we need.
Hmm.
I'll use message and say to Will, probably safe enough to tell about the Cabal being out of the picture.
I mean, well, for starters, the Cabal were an option, but there's been a lot of people dead, a lot of labs raided, so the Cabal are probably dead, so they're probably out. In terms of that, there's my former boss who I have basically been fired from, but I don't really see a way for him to go for it besides him hiring me back, but that's probably not going to happen. There was this undead in the mountains to the northeast. Do you know who I'm talking about? Necklace, bringing back undead army.
I'm aware of her.
Okay, well, yeah, she is. That is being worked on, but other than that, that's pretty much about it. And that is Will being honest, because he legitimately can't think of anyone off the top of his head who he's leaving out.
Sure. In that case, do you mind if we change our contract a little bit?
Okay. What are you trying to change?
I just want to add the note that me and you all should help each other take care of anyone who is willing to go for the Ascension. If we can help each other with some requests, we should help each other.
That would be a refreshing change of pace.
I mean, then that would certainly change things up.
And Taker, our description of Taker might be, depending on who it is, different. I do have ties to this undead creature, which is just, let's say, very important to someone who was my best friend for a long time. So I owe to him to keep her alive in some way. So we can
Understandable.
take care of her, but if we could keep her alive, that would be better. Would that be alright?
I am willing to add that specific line to the contract.
Alright.
Shall it be phrased in
No
such a way
killing
that...
salmon.
Thank you, Kai.
Yep.
Shall
It's headed.
Shall we write it into the contract then that we collaborate to prevent any and all others, including the Emperor and Mephistopheles, from using the ritual of ascension, upon completion which the contract is complete, and then we do what we have to do. And Henry's referring to the crows and lurks, implying that at that point gloves are off and we deal with
Yeah.
each other.
And he writes that exact line down. And he puts on his signature and gives it all to you.
I would like to read this as carefully as possible.
Yeah, me too.
I was very, very worried that this is.
I'm
gonna
already
get-
signing.
No,
Excuse
no.
what?
Stop it!
But the salmon is okay.
I take a water bottle and spray you. Stop it!
Kayam thinks he's going to be winning an iPhone every time he's on a dodgy website, doesn't he?
I will actually ritual cast comprehend languages to make sure
That's-
that there is no
yeah.
scribbles or things that I cannot see unless I know the language or some shit like that. So,
Sure.
If we
for the
do
first
have,
time.
if we do have that sort of time to do it, I think I could do the same thing, if that's okay. But I don't know if Lurks would accept that or not.
You know, it's fine, you can take all the time, but from
Alright.
comprehend
Sure.
language from Soul, you don't read anything unique that pops out from the magic that you're using. It's
okay,
all,
amazing.
there's no extra game being played here by you can
Okay.
scribble
Oh,
words.
that's good. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah,
Awesome.
I just want to go over it carefully to ensure that he's not got any sort of loophole or fine print that will screw us over.
Yeah. You know what? I will,
Yeah,
I will, I will
check
ask him if it's okay
or-
to investigate the contract magically. If he will take it as an offense. Will that
Henry's
be
just doing
okay?
it. He doesn't
Yeah,
care.
if you
Okay,
read
so
it
let's
through,
do-
yeah. The main line.
So
Mm.
I'll do detect magic as well on the contract to make sure there's no hidden things and stuff like
Like,
that.
yeah, the detect magic, you
action,
notice it's magic, it's devilish magic that's in the contract.
Mhm.
That's
Okay.
what's completely sparking out, you don't notice anything else, like beyond
Alright.
the
Oh, that's good.
abnormal that it already is.
Should I roll something to inspect?
Actually,
the
quickly,
document?
just one question. When you use a ritual, you don't use a spell slot, right? That's
No.
the
No, it
important
doesn't.
it just
Not
takes
for a
10
ritual. It
minutes.
just takes 10 minutes, but that's about it.
Awesome. Yeah, cool.
Is there a check I can do to sort of inspect the contract, or is it just obvious? Or
No, it's literally just the line of any party should help the other party when requested on dealing with anyone that
okay,
is going for the ascension. Basically, that's the
okay, that's actually and Henry will do. This is indeed still a fair contract, everyone.
And I will assume he's added the line to keeping her alive.
Well, he didn't say specifically
Yeah,
we
that's-
kill anyone involved. It's we just prevent them from doing it.
Yeah, okay,
So,
okay, cool.
And the extra
Henry
line
will-
of her not being harmed
Okay,
Yeah.
by any of
Okay.
the party.
Holy shit. Okay then. Henry will be the first to sign it then because he feels responsible.
Yeah, sure. All right. Not the first thing I've had to sign. Yeah.
Yep, I will. I'll just make it. Make fancies. I'll use my mage hand to do it, but yeah, just to make sure I get a nice calligraphy with the mage hand. So you see like a little face mage hand appear.
Would it be possible for us to keep a copy of the contract, Lurks?
Of course, just let you tears it in half and unfolds it to be one complete replicas of each other.
I'll put it in my bag, if that's alright with everybody.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Beautiful. Now that I got this, yeah, I would like to instantly request something from you all.
Oh
Oh
no!
boy. Yeah, I figured that. Yep.
Loophole.
All right. Go on.
Damn it.
I
We
would
get
like,
to make requests, right? So we'll go. You do your request first.
I would like the keys to the Shadowfell now.
Hmm.
Whoa.
Yeah, you see, that's gonna have to be a hard no.
Well,
I
you
would
see,
point out-
I need it in order to execute 3 potential goers for the Ascension.
Ah, yeah,
If
that.
you-
You see, the
if
last
it's
person
true.
who tried that, it didn't go well. So I wouldn't recommend it.
Oh yeah, no, I know about the undead with the amulet. I gave it to her.
Yeah, we know that part.
Yeah, she told us she's aligned
Yep.
with you.
Yeah, she's the one who
Hmm.
told me about you guys going to the
so
Shadowfell.
she's there to kill the gods. That's what she came
Well,
with us.
that's what she's. I told you that much. I did tell you that she did
Yeah,
try to
yeah,
kill
it's-
Zipper, and that didn't go well.
We can open the gate for you, but it won't help. I assume you can't take
Yeah,
all
you
three
see-
of them on.
The problem is that we need the keys as a companion with us. So compromise. We will open the door and close the door whenever you want, and
Yeah.
that'll be the deal. It'll be as if you have the keys anyway.
Yeah, will be at your
We
disposal.
literally can't part with the key.
Splendid.
We do have to. When we do
Yep.
have to, we will have to deal with those.
Although we do have one request actually. In return. You see, there is this other artifact, and I would hope that you can do this without asking any whys, but if you have to ask why, is just know the stock answer of it's important to the crows. And he'll pull out the map. Around this area, there's a copy of a very powerful relic here. We need you guys to either get it for us or make it die, then we could practically walk in and get it ourselves. And he will be referencing the demonic hammer time.
What's over there?
From what we know, it is the third of a legendary line of weapons that were wielded or descended from your boss.
Hmm. I
Oh,
mean, if
hot
you
then.
could provide us, we could do the final kill if those
I
creatures
mean,
are.
we don't need to kill them. We just need to get them. So, and that he is turned over to us, not turned over to you. That you go there and you get him and you give him to us.
Very well played. I was going to ask the same thing at some point.
Yep.
Out of game, is that kind of fucking up your plans, Mark? Because we don't want to take the fate.
No, come on, man! I'm
No.
trying to pull a fast one here.
I know, but
Come
it's not
on.
fair. Come on, that's not. I don't want to be
Kind of
that
is.
person if that's the way. It's not a big deal. I just don't think that I will enjoy that fight actually out of gate too. I don't know if I want to
Okay.
skip it, to be honest.
What?
Either.
We don't know this divide though.
The contract says that we can request things off each other. So the way I interpret it is, he makes a request, we make a request.
Yeah, we
You
could,
know,
help,
it's just
we could
convenient.
ask for a boon or something like that rather than him just do it for
Dude,
us.
just
Sounds
I mean,
pretty
we're doing
boring.
a task for him. He might as well do a task for us.
I know. But we could ask him something else. I mean, up to you. I just feel
Oh,
like
okay.
I love
I have-
fighting. I don't want to miss out on a combat.
I have a request then.
All right,
Lurks.
we'll see what Dr. Jones has to say. Maybe his will be better than mine.
It's something significantly pettier. Uh,
Guys, we have a real opportunity to make our lives easier. Come on.
I mean,
well,
we can also-
I'll tell you above game what he'd like to ask him. He wants to ask him to go to the Cabal HQ and just wipe out everyone who's still there and let them and tell them it's us that sent him.
I mean, they're mostly dead already.
We could
There's still
ask him
plenty of
for a
them.
way to infiltrate the castle unseen, and he could help us to do that. So we
Well,
can go underneath
Or we
and
could ask for the
investigate.
Runebound wand, since he has that.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, so we have three. It sounds like we have three choices here. Either one, he does the demon's hammer time for us. Two, we ask for the Runebound wand. Or three, we ask him to basically help us guarantee a way to get in undetected to the bottom level. That's what it sounds like to me. Do I have that correct, guys, so far?
Yeah, I think so.
And I mean, there's a fourth option of asking him to go kill the rest of the Cabal, but I feel like that's. I mean,
What do
I
you
would
think,
personally
Kai?
say no. What do you think, Martin? Yeah.
Save the salmon. What? Sorry.
So
That's the
between
fourth
three
option.
options-
Okay.
Between the four options, what do you think would be the most useful? Having him find us the third weapon that's like basically one of like Mephistopheles' sons. Have him help us guarantee a way to get into the basement palace of occultation guaranteed without being detected, or have him give us the runebound wand.
I think the wand or getting into the palace undetected. One of
Yeah,
those
me
two.
too.
You know, okay, yeah, then we'll narrow down to these two, because then the third one it gives us an opportunity to still do more things. So okay, we'll do that then. So it's one of those two.
What do you think,
So
Luke?
Can we see? Can we see the one
Actually-
on him?
Mark, I'm gonna be a bit of a dick because everything I just said about the hammer time, I'm gonna
Yeah.
subtle cast Gift of the Gab.
Oh, so he doesn't know about it? That's
So
that's
the
spell?
last thing that I said, which is I have a request for you, that's gonna be rewinded. And guys, what's the request you want? Because that's
Yeah.
basically me trying to get rid of me saying
Oh
to
yeah,
him,
about yeah.
hey,
He doesn't
yeah.
know about it. No worries.
So out of above table, I think the palace is gonna be the most useful. The item, sure, but I think we can get the item. The problem is we don't know how to get in the palace, so I think that's gonna be the most useful for my
Ensuring
point of view.
ensuring he does not have that wand when inevitably we have to fight him would also be pretty good too.
That's what I was thinking.
I just don't think he's gonna give it to us. It just feels like
Okay,
he's not
well
that
then if
stupid.
he
You know what I mean?
says if he says no, then we'll defer back to the basement. If
I
he
could
says
flip
no.
a coin on these two, honestly.
Okay.
We'll have merit.
Maybe we could do that. Would you guys feel more comfortable if we left it to a die roll?
I don't
Yeah,
mind.
let's do rollies. Let's do rollies, man. I'm for
like
the. at the
let's roll a
palace.
D. Okay, let's roll D4. And odd, we ask for the wand. Even, we ask for the palace.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
All right, who wants to roll the D4?
I'll do it.
Okay,
Go
thank
for
you, Luke.
Go for it, go for it.
One,
Right, I have been the
wand.
gambler of the group recently.
Which should be my job, but yes, you have been. And
Three.
so
the
basement.
wand.
Oh no, that's wand. That's wand because odd
the
is
wand.
wand.
Yeah.
So for the wand.
Okay.
And I'll say, and you'll see in the back of like Will's like pocket, maybe Dr. Jones can catch this, even though his memory is gonna go away in a second. You'll see a slight glow of coins, and 2 gold coins will disappear, and it'll feel like time rewinded for everybody. You say, actually, we have a request for you, which is,
He knows that
Two.
the spell was done, but that's all he knows.
I mean, I don't even know if they would know that because I subtle casted it. So
I
it's
know,
just-
I'm just bullshit. I'm just bullshit.
Yeah.
It's like I can see
So-
magic.
So it'll just feel like a weird deja vu to everybody, like Will making that request. Right. So our request to you then, in return for you making us a request, is we want the wand of runic power. Just as an item. We just want you to give that to us.
Sure, I can help with that. Problem is, I don't really have it.
You don't?
And he kind of shows the item that he had before, and he will just make it fade away.
Mhm.
Just a simple illusion.
Oh, well, I mean, it's a shame then. And then I'm gonna subtle cast
It was an
Gift of the
illusion
Gab
the whole
again.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Fuck that, man.
This sneaky son of a bitch. I love this.
This is what subtle. Everybody shits on subtle until it comes to shit like this.
Oh, this is amazing. This is
Actually,
amazing.
You know,
Amazing.
I will say I don't think you need subtle to do Gift of Gab because you just forget what's happening anyway.
Well, because people are gonna know a spell was cast. That's the only reason I'm paranoid
people
about
come
it.
to spell it,
Yep.
you know, before it happens.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So I'll be like, and then another 2 gold coins. Dr. Jones will see again. It'll be like, so anyway,
I smell.
Lurks,
Why can I smell
we-
ozone? What's going on?
Lurks, we have a request for you, which is to help us guarantee passage into the basement of the Palace of Oxaltation without being detected. Finger guns.
I cannot fully fulfill that request.
You can't do it.
Some parts of it, like mostly the undetected part, is going to be the rough one. Otherwise,
But you
I've done
can
it
get us-
myself. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
I mean, we do know that if we teleport into the castle, the Emperor will know. So if you
Yeah,
can find a
using
way,
your teleport.
okay. So maybe if you use yours, that will be different.
Well, we have a portal now in the
Oh.
basement of the palace.
Oh
Okay, that's pretty good.
Back to rubbing temples. The devils have still infiltrated higher society.
So basically, the request is if you're willing to give us access to that portal for us, no trickery in terms of us being stabbed as soon as we get in there by your people. That seems a little bit more fair to me.
Problem is, we are the only ones that know that you are working together with me. No other devils and demons. They all see you as enemies that we should take care of.
I mean, if we could have like some kind of plan of how it looks like, so we could avoid them, or where they're gonna be, like all the information, maybe we could make ourselves knowing what we're gonna be encountering. Maybe it might be a better way to do it if that's cool with you. I guess we could make ourselves quiet. How does that sound? I'll look to everyone as well as him to see if everyone seems to be okay with what I'm saying before I fully ask him.
I mean, that seems reasonable.
Yeah, so then I'll say to him.
Yeah, well, we first have to go to the Nine Hells again, first to the temple that you see back there. No, that one infested with other devils and demons. We have to go through that portal. Then from that portal we have to go to the other portal that leads back to the palace.
Okay, Lex, quick question. How many of your men that you fully trust and are actually really capable are going to do what you say, no questions asked, even compared to Mephistopheles?
0.
Okay. Problem, because I was going to say, as far as us getting into hell, Mephistopheles sees us as an enemy. You could just convincingly let them know, hey, I have these opponents here. We're on the cusp of invading. No problems. And then while we're there, not necessarily you giving us the keys, but you kind of let us out of being a sort of captivity. And then we go out there and we work together. So basically, we use an opportunity as sort of pretending like you captured us, you bested us, and then you lead us out while leading us to a sort of center, and then we go together.
No, that's never going to happen. I'm willing to let you go try to into the hells, but on that point you're on your own.
Hmm.
Because I'm not allowed to get noticed by Mephistopheles.
Very well then. If you can't get us into the basement, what about getting us out?
Well, same way, if you can get to
I
the
mean, we
portal
can
that
use
we
the-
have in the palace.
Can
I
you
can
tell
help.
us where this portal is?
No.
I mean, once we use it, can you make us invisible? A lot of us. You're very powerful. Do you have those kind of magics?
Could turn temporarily invisible.
Like
But there
For
are
at
a
least
lot of
an hour.
creatures that I'm aware of that could spot you even in your visibility.
What
But
about
might I
things like
request why you want to go in the basement so gratefully?
It's pretty important for the Crow's business and for helping us against the Emperor. You know.
There is perhaps maybe another way that requires no teleportation, but you have to sneak in on your own.
Okay, what's this way?
I know the basement of the palace is kind of like a maze. It has a lot of sneaky hallways going around everywhere. There are some old blueprints of it, like the first construction of like the old palace, to say like that. There are some, mostly secured by a lot of guards and whatever kind of people work underneath the palace. I would suggest trying to go into there, but once again, a lot of eyes.
And you... So, okay, wait. So, Mark, I kind of... Not zoned out, but I kind of lost track. So he's saying there are blueprints to sneak into that portion of the palace that are in a different section of the palace.
Like it's the old palace, to say, like that was the first palace that was built, and now there's a new palace built on top of it.
So we can
So
then
that's like the-
infiltrate ourselves without having to use any portal kind of thing, right?
Like if
If
you can
they're-
get
if they're
into there,
written
that place basically leads to everywhere underneath the palace. That's kind
If
of like
they're
the
written down,
heart
they'll
of the
be-
palace.
They'll be in the secret library.
No,
Yeah.
Not
If
always.
it's written
no?
down.
no, we are in the. Oh yeah, okay.
If it's written down, okay. So he basically just gave us information. Then that's basically what he did, and I was like, okay.
Yep.
So I guess that technically fulfills the request of helping us get into the basement. All right. In that case, very well then. Did you want to go right now to the Raven Queen to the temple, or later, or?
Nah, not yet.
Okay. Well,
All
in
right.
that case, do you guys have any other questions? Because I think we're done.
I think so.
Just maybe. Yeah, like on top of the map. Do you have the knowledge of how? Do you have an idea how many guards will they be guarding these old ruins? Will they be guarding the entrance, or will they be inside?
I wouldn't have any idea, but it's probably very well guarded, since whatever you guys are looking for, you will probably be the most guarded location. So I would assume the more guards you see, the better your odds are of finding what you need.
Yeah.
I could, if you wanted to, test one of my little new weapons I created on the capital. Maybe that will lure out all the remaining guards that are not necessary.
Will there be dead people involved? Will you
If he's
make it
attacking
so?
the capital, it is going to be killing people. So
Yeah. Okay. Maybe not then.
we
thank you.
appreciate the offer, but I think knowing as much about the blueprints. So just to make it more clear, was there a name for this castle? You know how most places have names, like
Palace occultation, that's called that. Mark
Okay,
didn't write
so-
something there.
no
Old
problem.
palace occultation. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, one last question. Could you make like some kind of distraction? Like, can you manipulate the weather and things like that? Could you make it rain or like something like that, or frogs or salmon? Who knows? Something crazy.
No, but once again, I can start using one of my weapons on your city to see if that lures them out.
All right.
That's-
All right. Okay. Thank you. No, all right. Makes
Right.
sense.
Well, in that case, that's about it. So yeah, goodbye to you. Again, hail Satan, destroy Satan. Well done to you. Have a
Yeah.
wonderful whatever you do.
Yeah. Splat maple sauce.
Yep. Let's go, everybody.
All right.
We are leaving.
Sure. He will leave us all, just fly back to the temple.
And I'll be like, well, that could have gone a
Is
lot
it been
worse.
an hour already, actually?
Probably by now, yeah.
Yeah, probably by now.
Yeah, alright.
So, and then I'll just say to everyone, well, that could have gone a lot worse, but a lot better. So, and, you know, overall a mixed bag. Like I said, there were many ideas that were flowing through my mind of like, you know, what to make the request, but overall I think it was the most satisfying option.
Before we walk out fully, I will take the head off Will's pocket and I'll drop it on the floor.
Okay.
If that's okay, then.
You're trying to
like
listen
a
in
ginger.
case.
It's a ginger eyelash, so I don't know how obvious that is.
Probably not.
It's fine. Sure.
And I will kind of like focus to see if he has some conversations with someone as we leave or something like that. Listen, and like a scry. I can use it like a scry for free.
And you know what I realized? When I used that gift of the gab last time, when he showed the wand, he doesn't remember that he showed me the fake. So Will knows that it's a fake.
We also don't know. You
Yeah.
you know.
You're the only one.
Will is going to
Yes,
keep that to
affects
himself
everyone.
because, well, he's going to keep that to himself for now.
I mean, you can choose, right? You can choose how many people's, right?
I Will would
Oh
have.
no.
I think it would have been everyone who, yeah.
He's too
Yeah.
embarrassed, doesn't want anyone to know.
Yeah. That's amazing.
So that each creature of your choice within 5 feet of you forgets everything you said within the last 6 seconds.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So you could choose
Yeah.
for us to remember or not, you know.
You know,
If you
I'll
want.
choose for you guys to remember because it'll be more convenient for all of us as players that way. So, like,
I thought you would just
Dark-
tell us, to be honest.
yeah. I mean, Dr. Jones, you would have realized that Will was doing his magic shenanigans, and you all would remember everything. I'm just gonna make it easier for all of us.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay.
So that's why I could smell ozone.
Yep. That
Very
That was
clever.
amazing. How is that called? Like a deja vu spell, right?
You
Or
know,
something
it's
like that.
it's a real, you know, gift of the gab. You know, it's just it's a real gift. You know, you go to college, you learn to talk.
Oh,
It's like confusing words, right? Kind of thing. Like.
Yep. Anyway, so now what we should do now, I still have one more teleportation in my hat. We can either go back to that library again and try looking up more about these blueprints, or we could try heading towards the
We
other
could go and
thing.
get that. We could get that wand as well. We have more options.
Yeah, we could.
Mhm. We could do that, or either that, or we could go to the place tomorrow. Yeah, that would be. Yeah, we could go to the place for the giant
Yeah, for
ruin thing, demonic.
for
hammer
the demonic.
thingy.
Or yeah. All right. Well, I don't have anything from over there. I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna have to, you know, teleport using raw, just raw
Well,
teleportation.
The closest place we know where we've been last was the Migrand Straddle Temple. That's
Yeah,
the
we
closest
could-
place to the
Isn't-
burial
wait.
site. Yeah.
Migranas. Oh, that's way over here though. So we would.
I
Have
mean,
to
we
figure
could
out how
go
to do
there and
this.
then travel. It will take us a few days, right? Actually, not that long, like a day and a half or something like that.
If we were
If
to
you
all
have
ride
horses or
5.
something.
Oh yeah, let's get some new horses.
I mean, we could wait, we could go to occultation and get our horses.
Yeah, that's the point too. We could do that. Yeah.
I mean, they've probably been treated a lot better than we would ever treat them, so they're probably like
Yeah.
super horses by now.
Yeah, they probably forgot the trauma of being only treated fairly for one of them, kind of thing. Yeah.
So okay, so
I assume it's like the Pokemon breeding, where you leave them there and they get stronger, right? Right, man.
Yeah, they are level 58 now. It's fucking insane.
They are war horses now. They were riding horses in the beginning
right.
of the
Well,
campaign.
in that case, everybody, I'm gonna teleport us back to occultation in front of the dancing kobold, and then from there we'll get our horses, and then from there we'll travel a bit towards this place, and then we'll make our way.
I expect while we pay the fees, we are given a horse head.
Horses
No,
lately.
it's just an egg. You don't know if it's from a horse
No,
yet.
because
after
it's the
it's-
Pokemon breeding joke I
yeah.
made 2
Yeah.
seconds ago, Joey.
You see, you used gift of the gab on me. I
Is it
forgot.
a Ponyta or a Rapidash then?
Mm.
And then I'm gonna be like, right, flippity floppity bibbity boop. And then we're going to teleport over to occultation in front of the dancing kobold and make our way to where our horses are nice and
Yeah, I think
Sure.
they
well
were
kept.
kept by the people of the White Flame, right? The stables there.
Yep.
Not the people of the White Flame, just the general
No,
building
no.
that.
It's just a general building.
Yeah, just the general stables.
The stables. Okay, okay. Is that the train, the horse train kind of stable?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep, that's where you get your egg. But you will get it next session, since we will end it right here.
Yeah, thank you, Mark, for being
Yay.
patient with us.
No problems.
Amazing.
Let me get to the outro stuff, and let me end this music first.
Outro.
Poof.
Yay.
The two? Yeah. Special thanks to Incarnate and Suno for allowing me to make random maps and music, and one of Joey's great-great-grandfathers and Joseph B. Strauss for the Golden Gate Bridge. Besides that, we also have a Tuesday and Sunday campaign, so please tune in on those. Otherwise, hopefully see you next week, where we will continue our search to finally the third demonic weapon brother.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Take it easy, stay magical, and hopefully see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Good night. Stay
Yeah.
magical.
Bye.
Bye.